See, the only way for me not to be able to say hello to everybody without Ohio jumping on me is to hit the live button and not tell anybody I did it. So, hey, everybody, I hit the live button, didn't tell anybody I was doing it. So we're live. See, because you don't do it to Stevie, because Stevie shuts us all off and he does his thingamabob there that he does. I don't have one of those cute.
He's got professional.
Yeah, I'm not a professional.
Professional intros and stuff. He's big time.
Yeah, he big times all of us. I was gonna try to be a professional ice fisherman, but I'm telling you, like I said before we came on, I gotta go fishing in Hudson Bay to be a professional ice fisherman. Anyways, hey everybody, what's going on? I hope your Christmases were excellent. We had Stumper on here. He's gonna come back, he said. But for now, we have Mitch, Shalisa Shell, and Sticky Steve. And I'm not gonna ask why it says Sticky Steve, but I'm just gonna say Sticky Steve because that's just how I am. We have Mr. Ohio Wolverine with Mrs. in the background. What's going on, guys? Anything good?
Not a whole lot. Say hi, honey.
And we have the other beautiful Dish Bronson with us tonight.
Hey, everybody.
My ass, I did it again.
That's okay, Mikey.
Jesus.
If you hear heavy breathing and grunting,
yeah,
that's just because we fell asleep. Okay.
Okay.
You got a cramp. You got a cramp in your foot?
No, it's just because we fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Or it could be the dog. He's laying here too. The dog's already snoring.
A big cuddle puddle in bed.
Pretty much.
You guys
she got some new Baby Yoda pajamas, so she's ready for bed already.
Were you guys able to stay? Did the whole thing get shut off? You lost, what do you call it? Or did it stay on?
The what?
The last chat I did, what do you call it? Wouldn't come on?
It stayed on for a while, didn't it? Yeah, it stayed on, and we decided to leave it.
I couldn't watch TV, nothing.
That's bad.
I was pissed.
It's probably because you're Attorney General, not allowing people to be on the ballot, and
Jay Watt said it's still on.
it's still good.
Speaking of Jay Watt, folks, just want to say Jay Watt was first tonight. Imagine that. He's back in the cellar first. Jay Watt, how are you? I hope your Christmas went well. Mr. Lynch Cell is obviously in here with us. Stevie B, how the fuck you been, kid? Hoping things are well.
Been a while.
It has, but it's good to see him. Vanessa Kitty, how are you? Merry Christmas to you, young lady. Hoping things are well. Jezzo, tell me you have like a 40-acre fucking pond up north that has ice on it. Will you please? I don't even care if it's just tall panfish. Where am I getting the echo from? Is it Dish?
Probably me.
I can push pause and see.
Let me do some audio settings and see what happens here.
Okay. So Jezzo, let me know if you have a 40-acre pond somewhere we can just fish and go ice fishing, please, because this is fucking stupid. The end of the summer, there isn't a sheet.
Is that any better?
It is. Thank you. There isn't a sheet of ice on any fucking pond or lake running, considering the fucking temperature hasn't gone below fucking 42, and I can't tell you how long. But anyways, Jezzo, I hope your Christmas is well. Please give the missus a hello for me, please. Gig Ryan 19, the class historian for the Quagmire. If you want to know anything about the Quagmire, ask Gig Ryan. He will fucking tell you. That he will. Gear, I hope everything's going well. I hope your Christmas went well. So, I was telling the girls offline before Ohio got on. Fucking YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, I'll probably get yelled at for this, right? Went back on 2 of my chats and said I was giving out medical information. I shouldn't be doing that. One chat was so old it had blue on it. Okay.
What was this? YouTube did this to you?
Yes, they sent me a letter. They sent me an email. I didn't get a strike. There's just like a you can't do this bullshit type thing.
Past videos?
Yes, old videos, real old. Dish. The other one that you will know is it was me and you. It was ice fishing and it's shanty and a tickle stick. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the one that was me, you, me and you started it, and then Jezzo and Stevie came in, and then Ohio came in. That was the one when I said that, yeah, there are people dying from COVID that got hit by a car, or they got hit, they got in a car wreck.
Yeah.
Oh, they died of COVID, and then they,
Yeah.
So they sent me an email. You can't do that. The other one is I'm saying how I give my kids Tylenol if they're sick, whatever, cough syrup, whatever. And if it's something that needs to be something over my head, I talk to my wife, and then as parents, we'll make the decision whether to take them to the hospital or whatever. And they mocked me for that too.
Wait, isn't your wife a nurse?
Yes. So, and this is the other reason why I'm fighting them. But here's the thing. These fucking videos or chats, whatever you want to call, are old. Old. They're not like 3 weeks ago, month ago, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. These are years old. The shanty one is probably the newest one. That was 2.5 years, 2 years anyways, right, Dish?
Yeah.
So the other one's got to be, I haven't seen Blue in what, 5, 6 years?
Oh yeah, a long time.
So
You can't talk about shanties because it leads to prostitution. That's why.
well, see, now you're giving out sex education. So now I'm going to get the next email is going to say you can't be giving out sex education. P-NAS, guys. How the hell are you? How was your
Hey,
Christmas?
P-NASCAR.
Hey, P NASCARs.
Happy New Year to you too, sir. Great to see you. Dish has already gone ice fishing over a dozen times. Jay Watt, I'm going to call bullshit on that. You know what? You know why? Because I didn't see her do a video about it. It didn't happen if she didn't do a video.
Right.
Multi-gunman, how the hell are you?
Wait, that's not true. I haven't did a video on Christmas stuff yet, and I did get Christmas stuff from Shalise, and I did get a card from Dish.
I got my
So you can't say it didn't happen because it did happen if there's no video. I just haven't done a video.
Mikey, it takes cold weather to make ice, and today it was 36 and rain. I know, but at least it's colder where you are than where I am, because it's still like 40-something degrees here.
J-Watt.
Dude, I am on my maps, Google Maps, the other night on my phone, because I had nothing better to do because I was in bed fucking sick.
Right.
And all I'm doing, I got the state of Maine, not even New Hampshire. State of Maine, because New Hampshire, drive through it and I'm done. I got Maine. Guess how far north I'm going. Not thumbtack. What do you call it when you're dropping a pin? I'm dropping a pin on these small lakes in Maine. 6 hours from my house. 5.5 hours from my house. Just to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to see if it's not a logging road that I can take my car. Of course, if I take my car up there, it's probably going to stay there because I'll have to Uber all the way home. I'll have to call Jezzo to come get me. It's been a brown Christmas here, haven't it? Saskatchewan for the first time in about 25 years. Imagine that. First time in 25 years, they didn't have a white Christmas. We haven't had a white Christmas in about 25 years, so join us. Stevie's Woodworking and Homestead is sending out links, but he doesn't want to come on the thing.
Stevie.
How the hell are you, Stevie? I can't get that link. So if somebody wants to click on that link and tell me what it's about.
It's Timberland.
Oh, is it?
Timberline North.
Stevie sending the Timberline North link? Fucking asshole. I can tell that he's not with Susie because Susie wouldn't let him do that to me. How far north? All the way to the Timberline North. Fuck you, Jay Watt. Asshole. Fucking people. He's not even my friend. He was fucking Stevie's friend. I'm just the
He
guy
made
that took people.
Stevie a star.
I'm just the guy that took people from Jamie time and said, "Hey, let's go check this chat out." Blah 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 blah. And we all go over there, and there's fucking knuckleheads on it. Oh, hi, Stevie. Didn't see you stand. This knuckleheads on it, and all of a sudden, Timberline knows it's Mikey's best friend. How does that even happen? Fuck the grunt. So, Shalisa, not to change the subject, but I'm gonna. You said your name says Shalisa and Sticky Steve, and I told you I don't want to get involved in the stickiness because that's personal. Well, where is he?
He's at work. He'll be here in an hour.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say hi to him. That's all, because I didn't see him, and usually he's sitting right to your left.
Ask.
Mike is just the guy staying TLN's cabin.
Don't talk to Shalisa anymore. She's a fatwood stump chopper.
Wait, I got a piece out there for you. That one was rotted, man. No good. All dirt.
Are you giving her a bad fat one?
I had to bribe her to make her stop.
So,
Yeah, I usually have to do that to my wife.
I'm bad about that. I got to get to turning stuff, so I stopped destroying stuff. I just like to dig right in, swing my axe.
Swing your what?
Swing your axe.
Axe. Okay, I'm sorry. Where did Ohio must have started snoozing because he's not here no more.
No, I'm here.
I'm just teasing you. Stevie, how the hell are you?
I'm watching other
Doing
YouTube
good.
videos on my phone.
Are you north or are you home? Where are you?
No, I'm home still. I think we're going up tomorrow, so I may not be
I
on
am
too long.
excellent.
What the hell's going on with the uppity up folks in Massachusetts?
What's the matter? He said something about the AG. What happened?
3 people in Dover?
Yep, nice town. Ritzy,
I-
hang on. Ritzy, like lots of shit ton of money town.
Yeah.
And I don't
well,
mean $500,000, $600,000. I mean
I've been
bazillionaires.
Mom and dad and the kid dead on the floor for several days. They think it was a suicide murder.
Is that the one where they thought it was carbon monoxide in the beginning?
Well, I don't know. The cops had to say that they found a firearm.
Of course.
You know, they had to throw that in there because there was dead
Well, yeah, how
bodies.
else do you commit suicide?
No shit.
You know, stabbing's too messy. The other ones will run. So it's a murder suicide. Unless you're Chris Benoit and you cross-faced chicken with your 9-year-old son, and then cross-faced chicken with your wife, and then I still don't know how he died. Nobody ever said how he died.
He hung himself.
Who?
Did he hang himself?
Yeah.
This old wrestler, Chris Benoit, he was living down in Atlanta, Georgia, and he put a wrestler move on his 9-year-old, 10-year-old son and choked him out. He did the same thing to his wife.
Benoit, the hockey goalie?
No,
Chris Benoit, the
a
Wolverine,
wrestler.
Oh, okay.
He's a wrestler.
WWE.
Fucking steroid, fucking roid rage.
Nice.
And about 92 million fucking concussions because his gimmick was getting on the top rope, fucking flying through the air and headbutting a part of your body from 12 feet in the air and not expecting your brain to do this.
Right.
You know, if I was ever to commit suicide, I think I'd tie myself to a tree in a park and shoot myself in the back of the head twice.
Yeah, with an extension cord, right?
Right.
That's how
Well,
I would
if I
do
ever
it.
want to commit suicide, right? I'd be having sex with my wife, doggy style, playing with her titties, saying, "Hey, these don't feel like your sisters."
Man found dead with a pizza cutter in his skull.
Oh, shit. Penisless man found in alley. Penis found in mail 3 states away. That's what that headline would be.
Oh my god. That's just too funny. You guys are killing me. You're killing me, kid. You're killing me, Smalls.
Hey,
Oh.
Mikey,
Yes, sir.
playoff spot clinched last night
Oh, the Patriots?
for the Brownies.
The Patriots?
I don't think the Patriots even are going to go to a wild card game, are they?
I said this to
Hey, I
Stevie.
seen somebody with a Patriots sweatshirt on.
Did you? I said
Yes,
this
sir.
to Stevie when the beginning of the season and Dish. I said I'm rooting for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
And I haven't stopped.
that's what I want to see. I want to see a Lions Browns Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be great?
Not for the NFL, it wouldn't be, but it would be fun to see.
It'd
You know
be
what I'm
nothing
saying?
but fumbles and interceptions the whole
Doesn't-
game.
No,
Yeah.
those are like they're two of the better teams right now.
They are pissed off. The NFL is so pissed off that Buffalo sucks. Kansas City sucks. Yeah, I love it personally because I can't
Yeah.
stand.
I want to see Detroit and Cleveland in a damn Super Bowl. That'd be the shit.
Yeah, it would.
Shalisa, Dish, and Ohio, Gunpowder saying hi to you.
Hey,
Oh,
Gunpowder, how the hell are you?
Gunpowder.
You have a link if you're not busy. I don't know, what your deal was. So, yeah. So I've been rooting for the Lions.
I'm afraid to start watching them again. I've been beat down so much.
right.
Yeah,
Over
Campbell's a good
years.
coach.
Had enough of the disappointment.
It's like my
They
favorite.
want to fire Bill Belichick, right? And I'm laughing my ass off. They want to fire Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
So I said, "Are you kidding me right now?" So 25 years ago, if Mikey had said, "You're killing me," it would have had a whole new different meaning. Yeah, it would have.
Yeah, that whitey guy, huh?
That's like my Facebook relationship status is I'm in an abusive relationship with the Cleveland Browns.
See,
But-
Dish, I remembered. Always check
Just
your
needs-
back.
He just needs not to be the general manager, and he'll be fine. He's got too much. He's trying to do too much. I'm about to crash for the night. I'm running away from husband and kiddos at 3 a.m. to go see my bestie, aka Rao Cal's wife,
Roll call.
Roll Call's wife. I don't know.
Oh, heading to Indiana, eh?
All right, you're going to Indy? Well, listen, you have yourself a great time there, Gunpowder Beauty. Hey, folks, just stopped in to say hello, heading for the Whites. All right. That means there's a video coming. Craig,
Read up.
Happy New Year, bro. Enjoy. And
Hey, Greg.
that's awesome. Hopefully you'll see a little bit of snow. If it all hasn't, rained off and caused. Did you see the news? For those of you that so there's this town up in New Hampshire, up in the White Mountains. It's called Jackson, New Hampshire. And all that rain we got, because we got a shit ton of rain here. Okay. And so all the rain, what that decided to do was take all the snow off the mountain. And it just wreaked havoc on all the rivers. It's been horrible around here. But if you go online, you go on YouTube, look up Jackson, New Hampshire flood. Oh my God, you should see this water. It's unbelievable.
Crazy. Even Norm up there by the Arctic Circle or wherever the hell he is. He's driving on like a couple inches of snow. That's it. Grass sticking out.
Ah, Boyd, how the hell are you? You're right. Sports ball, the sheep's distraction. Listen to me. And that's exactly what I treat it as. Because you know why, Boyd? We all need a distraction. So, hey, meet me outside. Correct. You know what I was saying earlier? I was telling these guys that I'm getting all these notifications of all these people that I haven't watched one of their videos in like 9 years. And they're like, oh, so-and-so did a video. And I'm like, what the bleep? And none of the people that I care to, none of the people that I want to watch comes out. You were one of them. Stevie's another one. Shalisa's another one.
I haven't made a good video.
I
in a
have
while.
to go and find to see if people are doing videos.
They're doing so heavy on that algorithm. If you get into one night of watching like
Wrestling.
mechanics or something, that's
Yeah.
all you're going to get is mechanics videos for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Unless you go over to the side and hit subscriptions, then all your people will, your people will show up.
You look at that, and that's a nice clean fingernail there, Shalisa. Look at that. It's not even a fingernail. I bit the fucker.
It's just kind of, you don't clean him, he just bites them off and enjoys the grit in his teeth.
Like the toe jam.
That was
right.
very descriptive. That must be something that you've done too.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, made the mistake. Sit here not thinking of nothing and gnawing. I just fucking gutted a rabbit.
Nah, my dog's laying here dreaming, and he's like either chasing something or about to eat something up. He's like,
I saw
Probably the squirrels.
the biggest friggin' rabbit out back. Like the other night, because I had to smoke out back. Couldn't even walk to the living room to go smoke out front.
Hanging out by the toxic waste dump.
No, listen. So I get the pellet. I come down here, get the pellet gun. Go. Psh. She hears me opening the door. She says, "Why are you in the basement?" I goes, "I'm just getting something on. Just stay there. I'm good." I got aim on this fucking rabbit. I was gonna take this fucker right out.
Bro, you got the excuse of all excuses. All you got to do is say, just checking to make sure the doors are locked. You know, them burglars will get right in your house.
Well,
You could use that for
I know, forever.
going out to do a house check around the yard.
But this thing was fat,
Gone for an hour and a half.
and they're not pregnant either. They're just this thing's just eating good because there's no snow. So they're all the fucking rabbits are fat as fuck.
Yeah, but
yeah, my wife just said something too. The squirrels here are like, dude, the squirrels look like groundhogs here right now.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, there's no snow.
here too.
So I'm like, I just want to just go bang.
Hi,
This
Hi,
rabbit.
Mrs. Ohio.
Hi.
Mikey trimmed his nails with a Mora once, but it was only once.
Your voice sounds kind of muffled. Are you guys cuddling?
Under the blanket or in
Did
the
you say
No,
that
he's
out
just
loud?
blocking the sound.
I'm just so big. I'm just blocking the sound waves.
That's more like it.
Bye.
Started a new job on Tuesday, working nights, 10-hour shifts, and likely to be 50 or 60 hours a week. Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, Grant. Good for you, man.
Out of the
When you
fishing
say
shack?
working nights, you working like overnight, 11 to 7? Or you working the second shift, like 2 to 11 or whatever? I missed that shift. Now that my kids are older, I'd love to go back to 11 to 7. I told that to my boss 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, why don't you let me come in and work 11 to 7? He's like, why? Is everything be done when you get here?
Uh-huh. Basically, you're just a security guard.
No, I'll be working.
That shift I had, 11 in the afternoon to 7:30 at night, was
That's
the
awesome.
bomb.
See,
I loved it.
Get to sleep in, and then you're still home at night before.
5 p.m. to 3:30 a.m.
Wow.
Weird.
Wow.
That's graveyard. That's like
No, that
Oh,
was
it's not graveyard. Graveyard's 11
No.
to 7, midnight to 8. He's working 5 p.m.
I
That's
worked
like
a
a
shift.
split. He's doing like he's working a full day. You don't misunderstand me, but it's like it's a split. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I worked a weird shift like that years ago. I went in like 5:30 and got off at like 4:30 in the morning or some weird shit like that.
Because then your sleeping sucks
No.
on that shift, though.
I don't want to work.
I
just
used to get off. Yeah, me either.
You don't.
Oh
tell
wait,
me.
I don't.
Don't you sit in a chair all day?
if I had to work 10 to 2, like 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, I'd probably leave at noon every day.
Hey, Ohio, don't you sit in a chair anyways?
Yeah,
That's not working.
Oh, the stress though.
it's a lot of stress, man. A lot of dealing with stuff.
Well, this just texted me and asked me to say that, so I said okay.
Yeah, sure she did.
Oh my God. Hi,
Hey
Vanessa.
man, I paid my dues. I had plenty of years of getting shit and piss and
Shit
fighting
throwing
and
at you.
yeah, exactly. I paid
Oh,
my
yeah.
dues over the years. I deserve a chair job.
Well, nowadays, all you got to do is sneeze twice and say you might have a fever, and they'll send you right home.
Hey, easy, Stevie. I got medical strikes against me.
Oh, really?
Don't-
No
don't-
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't going to
Not
say that.
strikes, but what do you call it? Emails
Yeah,
saying.
we're watching you.
Oh no, they took the videos down. Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I'm fighting them on one of them. So
You're such a huge channel, too. I mean,
I know
damn.
it's the money. See, the money I make, they gotta just Oh, speaking of that, I watched the channel. Dish knows them. Dear Meat for Dinner. Okay, he's got a brother, Blue Gabe. I watch his channel every once in a while too. Although him and Kelly Young, they separated, and I'm pissed because I really liked Kelly. I don't like the new chick. Anywho, I didn't watch it because I didn't like the title. The title is How I Made My First Million on YouTube. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Really?
And the host you wrote in on, and that's all I have to say about that. Because
Mhm.
today I'm Stone
Well-
Cold Steve Austin, and I just want to fucking.
Well, I'm actually working on my second million on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gave up on the first.
Just wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening, so I'm going to work on my second million now.
Dish, were you able to get.
I seen a video today. There's I don't know the proper term. I don't want to get your video shut down, but a very, very short person.
Hang on, guys. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, very, very short person. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong term on YouTube.
Vertically impaired.
She
Not tall.
she in 1 year on like Instagram or whatever she's on, like she's sexually explicit or whatever channel. She's in bikinis and shit all the time, I guess.
Kind of shit you watching.
I'm not watching. I seen this. She was being interviewed. She was being interviewed by somebody else,
Mhm.
and they wanted to congratulate her because she made $20 million this
I
year.
can imagine the camera view. Yeah, and then I did this and
Oh, I
Oh my God.
was laughing so hard I just farted right on my wife.
Really
Oh,
Me too. I was just laughing and it came out.
terrible.
We would have never known had you not said anything.
It's okay. I don't really. We're all human. We all do it. Dish does it all the time. I see her do it all the time. When she leans to the left, that's when she's farting in her chair. See, look, she just did.
AKA why the fan's blowing. Did it just get hot in here?
it goes that way, yeah.
But she made $20 million in a year, like just on Instagram.
Yeah, it's
How do you-
probably
how do you-
they were probably
how-
saying that to be nice. She's probably on
Years only.
OnlyFans or something.
OnlyFans and ChatterBait.
J1.
They
I
were
don't
just
know.
saying, Instagram, you got to have like 10 million people following you to get 20 cents, from what I understand.
I don't know, man, but I watched that video of her interview I was like, are you kidding me?
Right.
We'll go get your bikini.
Well,
You know what? Oddly enough, I put a bikini on, I probably would get some type of following.
Probably.
Yep.
People are weird.
People are weird. And I'll just sit there and pull lint out of my belly button.
as long as the
Yeah.
wife is like in a mirror, like in the next room, and you can see one boob, you'll get like a billion followers.
Boob.
Side boob, right? Family Guy.
I'll watch that.
Oh my God. How about this side boob?
Yeah. How about this side boob? Or this side boob? Side boob.
There's a YouTube channel that every once in a while pops up in like the recommended, and it's an older lady that's always wearing like a pair of bibs, and she doesn't wear a shirt, and it's just like, you know who I'm talking about? Have you seen her? She's always in the
huge
gardening and
kabonk-
stuff.
She's
Yeah.
got big old hanging huge kabonkers.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
she's really old. She's probably like 60 something.
Yep.
Is
I've
that, the
seen
sound,
it in my feed.
Steve's like 62.
is that the sound it makes when she takes her bra off? Kabonk.
Kabonkers.
Well,
They're not coming out of there. They're all stuck in her waistband.
they're not coming. They don't move out of her overalls because they're, you know,
Sorry about that.
silicone or whatever.
I watch a shit ton of like homestead and off-grid videos, just
Yeah.
trying to get ideas and stuff. And the hugest channels,
Yep.
with the most subscribers, are the worst channels out there, giving stupid
yes.
advice, and you can tell it's fake and staged and blah 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 blah.
And here's the thing. The other thing that bothers me is that, look, make your video. I don't make fun of anybody for making videos. I told you, the first thing I do is hit like, whether I liked it or not, because they took the time to make the video.
Right.
That's just how I feel. 19 million fucking cameras, like it's a fucking. And then they get to what Stevie's saying, that they're telling people to do the wrong shit, and they're not explaining to people that listen, I've been homesteading for 30 years. This is why I have a Kubota tractor. I have 5 outbuildings. I have this. I have
$85,000
that.
pickup truck.
I raised fucking llamas for 15 years and made a ton of money. Da 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 da. People don't see. They don't tell anybody that. All right. They don't say, this is what we did to raise money to do this, to buy that. Or
Yeah.
they don't tell you the simple things. Simple. Like if you take a city person that doesn't even know what homestead is, all they want to know is they want to live in the woods and they're tired of living on, or whatever. They don't even show them. They don't even show them how to use a fucking, what do you call it? We used to call it fucking making black dirt, compost pile.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So they don't even show people, like homesteading 101. Make yourselves a compost pile. Put your wood shavings in it. Put your, from your chainsaw, whatever. They don't say none of that shit. Go over and keep turning it. They don't do any of that bullshit. They just show people
there's a
driving
lot
a
of them.
$100,000 Kubota tractor. Look at me, I'm having fun.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of them I've noticed where they'll own a mansion and 10 acres, and at the back of the 10 acres, they build an off-grid cabin, and that's where they make their videos.
That's
And
gas.
when
How
they
the
get
hell
done,
are
they
you, bro?
lock the door and go back up to the mansion.
That's what you're gonna do.
Merry Christmas and Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
right. No, we'll be off-grid until I build a new house.
My favorite videos to watch at 3 a.m. are Asian women digging through like the rice paddies and getting the oysters and finding the same pearl in every single one of them. It's like, oh, that looks like the same pearl you got out of the last 10 oysters you got out of the.
What about the ones that dig the pit and make the shelter in the clay and with the bamboo and all that stuff?
So I watched this guy from New Hampshire, and I can't even pronounce the ranch. It's Himbalika, whatever ranch. He's out of Maine, but he's either from Minnesota or Michigan, one or the other. He's from out there somewhere, and he lives in Maine. So he lives off this road, and it's like a dirt road. But what they do is like one other person lives like a mile from him or something. Anyways, he makes this this thing for the back of his truck. It's like an A-frame, Stevie. It's and it pushes all the fucking snow, right? And it packs it down so you can drive on it. But he went through the whole thing on how he makes it. You know what
Is
I mean?
that the one? It shows him going down the driveway and the slush is just flying all over.
Is he in the white pickup truck?
I think towing it or pushing it.
Towing it.
Yeah, that's I.
And he
Seen
made
the
it out of
brief-
2x8s, some angle iron, and he put cinder blocks in it to weigh it down. But he doesn't say, you know, I'm off grid and it takes me 12 hours to get to town either. He doesn't do one of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's out in the fucking boonies in Maine. Yes, he is. But he can still get to a hospital if he needs to get to a hospital
right.
or a clinic. You know what I mean? But you're right, though. Some of these channels are just.
And people, what kills me is people. Oh, great video, and this is so. And it's city people falling for it. You know, they think they're living their dream or what. It's
And
like,
that's what I'm saying. That they're going to get people in trouble. Not in trouble, but, you know, they're getting people to believe that, oh, anybody can do this. Oh, well, you can. However, you got to know. You're going to buy the land. You got to know what the soil is.
Well, there's a bunch of people getting their houses repossessed and stuff because they built the house without any permits or anything.
Right? What's his name? Is Gear still here? He'll tell you. What's his name? At least did tell you. Dutch from what's his name? Gear, are you still here? Gear,
Put the
Gear.
panties down.
Are you still here, Gear?
Oh no, he's peanut butter.
Oh, since we have a pause, everybody put a little search out for Partisan Gorilla. See if you see him active anywhere. If you do, tell him to
Partisan Gorilla.
holla at me.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
Pete, remember PG?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. But these people that they don't even check the soil to make sure that, you know, they can farm. Well, granted, fine, you can have raised beds. I get all that, but don't you want to check anyways?
I seen this one young
Don't you
couple.
want to check to see what the soil is? It's like, all right, if it's good for trees, fine, I can grow apple trees, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But is it going to be good for if I wanted to have a ginormous garden, or do I have to have a raised bed? Because raised beds aren't bad, but it's a lot of work making them. You know what I mean? Whereas, not to say that making a garden isn't a lot of work, but if it's already like old farmland or something, you're all set. You know what I'm saying? But people, they don't tell people this shit, and it bothers me.
Right on, J Watt. Thanks. One of the stupidest one I've seen is this young couple come pulling up in their $80,000 truck to their off-grid cabin. Basically, it's a plywood shack with the chicken wire, and they got a few chickens. And she walked over and showed the garden. Oh, the garden's coming along. It was this little fenced-off area, and they're in the mountains, right? And she gets the hoe and starts hoeing the dirt a little bit. There was like this much topsoil and then solid granite. It's like, stop it.
What's the other one I watched? They changed their name to something else because they were in California or something. Now they're down in Missouri.
Right, Gear?
Three. Anyways,
Is it Three Girls?
no, it's the husband, Mike, the wife, and then the daughter,
You kill me how you remember names like that.
Chelsea. Not Chelsea. Whatever her name is. Anyways, it's just the three of them. But the mother, she thinks she's going to a wedding every time she's on fucking camera. So fine, she's in jeans or whatever, but the fucking makeup was perfect, the fucking hair was perfect, the nails are fucking perfect. I haven't yet to meet a homesteader, right? Be it on YouTube or in person. That because I've gone to a couple of these things that they have around here. Like where I go up in Maine, where I go up in Upcampton, New Hampshire, they'll have like a I don't want to call it I forget what you would call it, like a not seminar, but anyways, they have these people come down to the town park field, and then you can talk to them about farming, you can talk to them about homestead, you can talk to them, you know what I'm saying, raising cat, all this stuff. Anyways, I didn't see one chick with makeup on.
Yeah.
I didn't see one chick
Well,
with
you
fucking.
can put a little, cheat
Yeah,
shit on it.
Stevie. I mean makeup.
The
Stevie,
nails.
I mean the fucking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It sucks because the husband's a cool dude, but seriously, sweetheart.
Apparently, he does all the work.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There is one I do love, and that's the one up in Alaska with the girl and the guy, living. Why do I always forget shit?
Cut the cord.
Living. I have to look it up because now I feel like an idiot. Living something in Alaska. Oh, go to my page. Go to my history. Where is history on my fucking page, by the way? That's home. Shorts, subscriptions. No, I want history, you dumbass. History.
I think you got to hit see more.
Oh, anybody want to know the world's most coldest town?
Yeah,
I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it, but I'll spell it. Oymyakon. Oymyakon, Russia. They said the average temperature was 52 degrees Celsius, which is 52 degrees below zero. Because
or a little squeak more.
After 47, after negative 40, I believe, Fahrenheit,
Yep.
It's
40 or even.
Yeah, everything's the same.
Well, after it gets below 40 everything feels the same. It's fucking
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna die. How them people take that day after day? They take that running to the mailbox, literally.
Simple Living Alaska.
Oh, I watch them sometimes.
I like them.
Yeah.
I like them. They got the two old dogs. Imagine if Mikey moved the swamp in Louisiana to film videos. The New Adventures of Shelby and Mikey. I want the cousin. Fuck Shelby. I'd rather be with his cousin girlfriend there. She's dead though, isn't she? Didn't one of them die? I thought
I don't know. A bunch of people had bad shit.
One of them on that show died, right?
Yeah, it's from being out in that nasty swamp water. You know that you go out like deer hunting or something, wading in that water. If it gets in your boots, your legs start stinging in like 2 minutes because of some kind of bacteria in the water. It's bad. It's like permanent swimmer's itch or something. And it don't stop till you rinse it off.
Here's another homesteading channel I got pissed off about. It's not even a channel. It was on TV. The Alaska, the Kilches.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name's parents? Father, rather, and her uncles and everything.
I watched a recent
what is that
Jewel
singer's
video.
name? Jewel, that's her. Yeah. Her
Yeah,
father.
I watched I got into a Jewel kick the other night.
Yep.
I watched all her old stuff that made her famous. And I watched some of her new stuff, and she did a video on that Kelcher farm. It's pretty much abandoned now.
Yeah, well, do you know? Well, Arts Lee and his wife are divorced. But you want to hear something funny? And it's not them because they don't have their own YouTube doing it on YouTube, so I can't blame them, right? I blame Discovery. It's Discovery they're on, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they paid them a lot of money.
So here's the thing. Are you ready for this? They're like a mile from civilization. They have power at their gate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They just choose
If
not
they
to use
wanted
it.
power, they just, right.
Well, that's why Jewel left, because he's a cheap fucker.
Well, yeah. She,
I want my MTV.
she got fucked. You know who fucked Jewel over, right? Is her mother.
Really?
Yes, her mother was her manager. Oh yeah, look into that. Her mother was her manager. Her
Ooh.
mother fucked her over hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
what you
do
get from your mother's
finances and
manager.
money with family.
Get a fucking manager that knows what the fuck they're doing. Dish would have gone to Louisiana, but it's just too close to Arkansas to chance. That's too funny. But yes, I'm with you though, Stevie. Some of these big channels are just. Now, like Dan Me for Dinner, he's got a huge channel. He's not homesteading, but Dish he did bother me with the. Did you see the fish pond or what? Not the pond in his house, but he's at like that. What do you call it? Like the little canals or whatever. And he bought a fucking fish feeder.
Oh, okay.
I'm going fishing. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Right.
You're going to a fucking hatchery, throwing liver pellets in it on a hook.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Ohio hasn't chimed in about farm ponds.
He can't because he's snoring.
Slipping,
He's on
brother.
mute. He's on mute to begin with.
Yeah, they're making out now.
No,
That
Live.
wasn't making out. That was snoring.
Ew.
I don't even think I snored that loud. Did I snore that loud that night that Bird Dog woke me up?
No.
Nah, see? Mikey was going to be on Naked and Afraid. They told him everyone was just too afraid.
I win by default.
Oh, he fell off. He didn't fall off.
They dropped
I
off.
bet you Mrs. Ohio Wolverine hit the power button. I'm willing to bet.
I'm thinking more like she got a really, really good gift for Christmas is still in that kissy, huggy kind of mode.
I don't know if I would do Naked and Afraid, J1. And I'm going to tell you why.
Well, first of all, they'd have to use the Polaroid lenses from all the glowing whiteness.
Well, okay, other than that. But 2 reasons.
Look, it's a ghost.
Unless I could pick where I go, right? Because I'm not getting naked in Africa for a bunch of fucking flies and everything else to fucking kill me. And
Yeah.
I am also not going to a jungle where the flies carry you away.
Right.
Dude, I wouldn't do it here because of them. Could you
Not happening.
imagine spending the night here with the mosquitoes?
Well, here's the thing. This guy actually did it a couple of times, and so did this girl. And they were in Georgia, and but they were in the forest. And he also did one in the winter. He came back to the show again, and he did one in the winter. But they gave him like a bear, like a bear hide or whatever. But they survived in the winter. But this one in Georgia, I mean, the bugs were bad, but they weren't, you know what I mean? They didn't like carry you away. And they were regular bugs where you light a fire, poof, they're gone. You know what I mean? They weren't bugs like this big,
Walk around with a knife and a fork and a napkin.
So no, not if it's in jungle. No, if I can pick where I can go, I'm not picking a jungle, and I'm not picking Africa. I don't want a rainforest. I don't want fucking 110-degree heat. I don't want to have to put bushes around my camp because there's fucking tigers and lions that want to eat me. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
And the other thing too with that show is that and that's not Discovery. That's the other channel, right? That's is that Discovery too? Anyways, I think I saw a video on it. They can't get eaten by the when they go to like Africa and shit. They can't get eaten by what do you call it? You know why? You know when they show them how they built the thorn thing around the perimeter of the around the little compound they had, right?
Near Burma.
Yeah. Well, apparently, armed fucking, what do you call it, people are off camera.
Oh, okay.
Now, I still wouldn't want one charging at me and leaving it up to some guy taking a running shot.
Right.
No
Just
offense.
saying.
Just saying. But you're a little bit, your mind's more at ease.
I don't know. The way I see it, whether it's a cobra or a rattlesnake, I don't want to get bit in the balls.
Yeah, I don't want to
by
get beat,
any
right. Yeah, I don't
you
want
know
one
what
of
I'm
them
saying?
either. Yep. And then I like to see my favorite one. My favorite Naked and Afraid was the guy and the girl that they were hungry, and so they just started walking, looking for food and doing whatever. What do they stumble upon?
Yep.
The production tent. So they stole food and shit. They got caught.
The production tent. That's awesome. Freaking
That's fucking
McDonald's.
Oh,
And they got kicked off. The guy wasn't even mad. He said, "Hey," and you know what? Fuck you. What would you do if you're starving? Yes, I'd steal food.
right.
Fucking right.
I have no problem with what they did. But apparently they must have signed something that said you can't.
Right. Yeah. J1.
But no, so yeah, I wouldn't probably do not in the jungle, not in the fucking no. Give me somewhere in Canada, fine, no problem.
Yeah, grizzly bears aren't dangerous.
Anywhere in the US, fine, no problem. I just don't want to. No, doesn't appeal to me.
Creepy stuff I'm not used to.
You know? Yeah, but the jungle, you got to deal with fucking monkeys, fucking what? Yeah, you got to deal with fuck all that bullshit.
If you're lucky, it's monkeys. If it's baboons, it's your ass.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like fuck that.
Could be
bullshit.
literal. Nothing like making love to a monster's 400 pounds silverback.
And no, not even stuck on a remote island in the South Pacific, because then you got to deal with the fucking sand fleas, the fucking gnats. You know what I mean?
I'll take sand fleas over ticks.
Although I was gonna say I could probably deal with that, but if you're not there during rain season, you're fucked.
Yeah.
For water, because I mean, really, how much fresh water is on an island?
Coconut milk.
Gorilla milk, what?
Coconut milk.
No.
Although I was watching one time, I was watching Survivor, and they had fresh water on an island. Of course, the island was the size of fucking, Maine, but
Ding dong.
Oh, that must be Sticky Steve.
No, he wouldn't ring the bell.
Sticky fingers. Look at the glow on her. That's it. That's him. That's him texting her. Look at the look on her face.
Another
You
dick
know it's
pic.
him.
Wow, they took your video down. That's disgusting.
Two of them. Two.
Now,
Jess,
see,
are
if
you
you
still
were
there?
all the really big channels, they just put a thing below it, something about this ain't a medical, whatever, and
Right.
but they leave it up.
Jezzo, if you're still here, let me know. No, it's Stinky Steve, aka the other Steve. No, not Stinky. Sticky. Jezzo, you got me in trouble, kid. No, just kidding. Jezzo, we have to plan either a day or I'll come up. I don't give a fuck if I bring my tent and we sleep on the lake or something. Maybe not so much on the lake, because I'm afraid of cat overnight. On the ice, anyways. And we'll do it on land, but
Oh, you got ice?
no. So listen, you have to call me as soon as you get ice. You got 4 inches ice, 5 inches ice, you're gonna call me. Because if you have 5 inches of ice, that means I'm at least 3 weeks away from ice. All right. Snow, Mikey. Stinky Steve. The third Steve. Good grief.
What? The third Steve. Good grief.
How many Steves do we have? We only have 2.
No, there's 3.
Well, who's the third one?
Ohio.
Yeah, but we don't call him Steve. I know we need cold weather. I was almost gonna line my other dish, my round Frables.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them I didn't line. Or one of
Okay.
them I didn't line. And I almost was gonna line it the other day, and I'm like, why? We don't have any ice around here. I know you don't have any ice around here yet, you nitwit. All I said was if you oh. Where is the wife? This is why I like talking to the wife, because she knows what's going on. I know that, Jezzo. All I'm asking you to do is to let me know when you have 4 or 5 inches of ice. I'll blow off a Friday, and I'll shoot up, I'll leave here at like 6. a.m. Maybe 5. That'll get me there by 8:30, maybe.
Quite a run.
Oh yeah. Well, he's north of Bangor, so Bangor is probably 3:15, 3:20, 3 hours 20 minutes or something, 3.5 hours from my house. So probably almost 4 hours to get to his house from my house. But I just want to. I don't even. I'm probably not going to get my dream of catching a fucking pike. So
I was watching a documentary the other night, and they mentioned Bangor was a huge lumber shipping area.
Oh my God! Yeah, the whole state was
England.
Oh, Bangor, England.
No, from Bangor to England.
Oh yeah.
Back when the settlers were here.
Oh yeah. They just stopped. Jezzo, what did they do? Like in the 70s, they stopped doing it. In the 70s, they were still using the rivers for the fucking logs.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was the 70s, right, Jezzo?
Damn environmentalists.
Gerald B. should have told Mikey you were going ice fishing tomorrow at a secret location known for lunkers. All right, thank you, Jerry. Don't listen to fucking Jay Watt, whatever you do.
Hey, you know what? You guys could get together and rent some ice time at a hockey rink, do all ice fishing there.
No, it's not deep enough. It's only, 2 inches thick, 3 inches thick?
Yeah, but the snack machines make up for it.
No, good point. I don't even care if there's snow. I just want to catch a fucking pike. And now I don't even care if it's pike. I just want to go fishing.
Right.
And I know there's one pond south of Jerry. Not too far south from Jerry, but south of Jerry. And it's loaded with fucking white perch and black crappie. Like, you know of a good spot near here for pike. All right. Good. Is there woods where I can fucking pitch a tent? Because I got my wood stove. No worries. I'll bring my shotgun with me.
What'd you end up with the wood stove? Hey, Steve.
Howdy. Going to work.
Sticky Steve, what's up, kid?
What's happening? Gotta get out of my uniform. I mean, take my cape off. And then
All right.
I'll see you shortly.
Any fish might be clean so caught. Make sure you check them for lead weights. Well, I'm not like that. Oh, they have a campground there? Oh, yeah, definitely. You got to let me know where that is, Joe. Can I use it, Jezzo? Is it like a winterized campground, or is it private and I have to do this on stealth-like shit? I'll do that in a fucking New York second.
Cracks me up. You drive through a campground nowadays, and there's hardly any tents whatsoever.
I know.
It's all pull behinds and stuff.
Electrical plug-ins.
You know what kills me in New Hampshire? On the Kangamangas Highway, where Loon Mountain is. For those that don't know the area or whatever. There's one campground, and it's mainly tents, and it's first come first serve, but you can tent in the winter and not get in trouble. Because there's a lot of state parks in the state of New Hampshire that you can't tent on all year round.
Somebody
Wait.
behind you.
Somebody's behind me. What does she look like?
Kind of
can't
cute,
see.
I think, but I'm afraid you'll block
Oh,
me.
that's camera girl. What do you need my phone for?
Because when you said happy birthday, Emily, you tagged Emily Cushion in it.
Oh, Jesus, sorry. Why is Emily? I don't even have Emily Cushion on my.
Facebook, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
It's literally tagged Emily.
Oh my God! Tell her I'm sorry. Tell Emily Spaulding I'm sorry. I went to wish my cousin's daughter a happy birthday, and apparently it went too far, and the rent sites in the summer don't know about the winter. It's off Forest Ave in Orono. Oh, all right, cool. Fine. We'll do that. You just let me know as soon as you got 4 inches of ice, 5 inches of ice, and I'll be there. Stevie, I went with a Nyko. To answer your question, I did a video on it. Did you watch the video?
Probably not. I don't get notifications.
I know. No, but I went with a Nyko, and I went with a little bit. I went with a larger one.
Wait a minute. I thought this really cool friend special person was supposed to build you one. What happened?
Why am I hearing crickets all of a sudden? I'm sorry.
Your daughter just hit you in the back of the head with a hammer and you're unconscious and you don't know it.
Can you DM her and tell her I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you gonna say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Stevie Dish and Shalisa?
Can I at least say hi first? Thank you.
We hear you. Wow.
Hi.
Hi.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy
Was
New
that
Year, young.
fast enough for you? Do you hear him?
I know he's terrible.
I know. I don't get how you guys deal with him for hours on end every week.
You have to live with him.
I
though.
don't think Dish likes it much.
No,
No,
she doesn't call me an avocado.
Dish. You gotta be on my side for this, okay?
All right.
My dad.
Yeah.
Okay, picture an avocado.
Okay.
Okay, it's green,
Yeah.
and then inside's the pit.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like the avocado? like right here, like all the way down to his stomach is like the green part, and then his stomach is the pit.
The avocado. Yep.
Am I lying? Does he not look like that?
Say goodbye.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, say goodbye. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year,
Happy New
guys.
Year. Be safe.
On her phone, when I call her, it says
Dad Michael King Avocado Delucia.
it says Dad Avocado was calling.
She's hilarious.
Oh yeah, she's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, chip off the old block.
Yeah.
Sorry for your luck.
I'll send her to fucking Michigan in 2.2 seconds. You can have her. You'll send her back in 30 seconds.
Nah, I already raised 2 of them.
Hmm.
No, she's a handful, but she's a good kid. Does anyone else see Mikey's resemblance to Chili Willy with that hat on? You're a fucking ass. Funny asshole. You're an asshole. Did she say Michael? Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she'll pay for it, Jay Watt.
I'm always waiting, Mikey.
She'll pay for it. See, you just gotta. Because when I say to her, you call me Michael, and she'll be like, No, but that's, and then she'll say, well, that's on my phone, Dad. But I didn't call you that. I'm like, yes, you think it's on tape.
Yes, you
Tape,
did.
roll back the tape. And she'll be like, Dad, I'm sorry.
Dish needs to go fishing right at the end of her block is what she needs to do.
You know, boats are still using that.
Really?
Yes, it's heavy
Wow.
traffic there still. Yeah.
Well, you might as well. I mean, you can't. Yeah, it's fish. You might as well freaking. You might as well just dress like a polar bear and go out in a boat.
Right.
MCK. How the
Extra
hell are you?
flotation.
Hey,
'Cause
man.
a wet coat is hard to swim with.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Hey,
But
MCK.
So listen.
I would think the what the hell's the big rainbow trout, silver ones?
the
Steelhead.
rainbow trout.
Yeah, the steelhead
Oh,
could
steel.
be zipping up there.
Yes.
And the browns. Might be a honey hole. You never know.
It could be.
Finger on stainless steel, I think.
Plus all the free lures from people dumping their tackle boxes in the middle of the night.
Right. Right.
Mm.
I love when that happens. Free stuff.
You guys want to see my biggest boo boo or my latest?
Whoa. That is
What?
not where I thought you were going with that.
No,
Oh wow.
You're
Split
a
it.
man. I don't
Oh,
want to see a
wow.
man boobs.
you'll
Those hurt.
you'll never guess how it happened. Tonight at work, I was trying to grab hold of a handle, stainless steel handle, and the edges are sharp, and I
Nice.
stubbed my finger right into it.
Mm.
Nice.
I can make it talk. You want to see?
No. stop.
Those end of your finger cuts, man, that's where all the nerve endings are. They
Rapper
hurt.
J, how the hell are you?
I put some iodine on it for the weekend. It'd be right as rain by Monday.
Soak it in cider.
Yeah.
I'll be stoked if he lets me know that, because I'll go up there in a heartbeat now, because I can't. I've been trying to see. Oh, shit, no, because then you guys are gonna think I'm kind of fucking. All right. So when I used to go to Bangor and I get to see Jerry, right? And then obviously I haven't been to Bangor in 2 years. 2 years? What the hell year are we in? 23? No, year and a half. I left there in 20 September. I got thrown out of there.
I bet you Jay Watt wrote the
August
words to that
22.
comment.
So a year and a half.
Like
Almost a year
10
and a half.
minutes. He's been looking for the perfect face for 10 minutes before
But
he could.
I used to go every other week and see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you on a first name basis with Stephen King, Mike?
No. Listen, he makes great movies, great books, Stevie. But I'm gonna tell you something. Well, I saw you, Stevie. I'm not supposed to call him. Supposed to call him Stevie. Call you Sticky Steve. He makes great books and all that stuff, and he's cool to see at the Red Sox game because he'll shake your hand, say hi, he'll take a photo with you at Fenway Park in Boston. He does all that cool stuff because he doesn't sit in a box. He sits out in the fucking seats with the real people. You see how creepy he looks?
Not
His
late.
his house in Maine is just as creepy, and you can ask Jezzo that.
You forgot it.
Stephen King?
I'll take care. No, I didn't
Yeah.
forget. I'll take care of him before I go to bed. All right, fine. Don't disturb me. So
Jay Watt.
It's like Bill Murray. Bill Murray just happens to show up at your house and do your dishes. That guy.
but yeah, no, he is a creepy looking guy, and his house is just as creepy.
Huh.
It's one of those old Victorians that's all, you know what I mean?
Oh, is it like some of those creepy houses in Pet Cemetery?
Well, like Jezzo, well, I don't know if you can see the chat, but Jerry just wrote, because Jerry lives up there, Steve. and his he's got bats on his fences.
Huh.
And
Kind of like Ozzy Osbourne.
yeah, I'm telling you, the guy is a weird dude. Smart dude, rich dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's nice to people. I don't know how he is up in Maine. I'm assuming he's the same way, right? I know he might be anti-2A, but still a nice person to talk to. You just don't talk political shit with him.
Otherwise, you might not wake up.
Well, no, it's just you got to get around people's.
You'll wake up in
opinions.
a creepy box with ropes and shit.
I know he's anti-2A.
Manners to flaunt your politics anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to sit there and talk politics with Stephen King, anyways, because then he'll make you look.
Oh,
silly.
that's because he likes to sneak up behind people and scare the fuck out of them.
Right.
You do that in the wrong state, you're in trouble.
No, but I just miss going up there and seeing Jerry and his wife, and shit. A couple of times she's even got me dinner too, so which was kind of cool, you know. But just sitting there, just shooting the shit with him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jerry, I know it's gonna be mid-February. It's gonna be fucking probably the end of February before I see 2 inches of ice down here. I don't even, like I said, I don't even care about the snow. I just want a deep freeze for about 2 weeks. I don't want to see a temperature over fucking 25 for 2 weeks, and I'll be happy.
A polar vortex.
Exactly. Just and stick right on fucking Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bypass us, because we'll end up with an ice storm, and they suck.
Yeah, no, I
Careful
still.
what you
Especially
wish
with all their fog and
holds snap
moisture.
everybody popsicle.
That's what he wants.
That's right, Gerald. Oh, that's right. There was what paper had him on that? The Jerry said when you see him in the summer on his sports studs, jeans and a leather jacket, he looks like the Fonz.
Scary Fonz.
Yeah, scary Fonz.
We had a guy that used to work at the same place I did, and his boyfriend was like the spitting image of Stephen King.
Oh, really?
It's like, dude.
What's that guy's name that played Herman Munster and was in Pet Cemetery? He was a spooky dude too.
Yeah.
Yeah, spooky people kind of give me the fucking shivers.
Dish likes it.
Yep.
Like the Whitakers?
The Whittaker. Now they're freaky, yeah.
You know,
God bless them.
God bless them.
Holy smokes. You got to go to the next holler during maintenance season.
I don't know how. Holler. Dude, the sisters, the brothers are now. You couldn't fit. It would take a mathematician and a fucking smart person to figure everybody out from all the inbred that's going on in there.
Just think
And
they're
I
old
can't
enough
believe
to
that nobody's. I can't believe nobody's ever gone to jail for it.
Right.
Like it's socially acceptable to bang your fucking your sister. Then she has a kid, you banging that. Then she has. It's just fucking terrible.
You ever hear about that family that their skin color is blue?
I did hear something about that. What was the
No,
deal?
where was that, Steve?
Appalachia somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the local people know, but down south there in West Virginia, they're
Yep.
very patient people, you know.
Well, I'll tell you that.
Who you are. But anyway, that whole family's got blue
Like a
pigment in their skin.
genetic defect.
Yeah.
It's from all the toxic copper waste that's in their water.
Exactly. The copper waste, the fucking coal, and everything else that's no longer there, and which causes, they're all like, Southern Appalachia's so poor. You know why it's so poor? Because some rich dude said, fuck you, I'm pulling my shit out of here and leaving.
Yeah. I've driven through valleys where the soot in the air was so thick you couldn't like open your eyes all the way. And then you pop out of the valley and it's fine.
They're blowing mountaintops
Oh,
off just to get to all the fucking iron and core and everything.
Yeah,
else,
you can
copper.
taste the grit.
That's the Mid Ohio Valley. That's
Yeah.
where everything settles because it's a bowl.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Kentucky, there's a new Jack Daniels building. Whatever they're doing is causing all the neighbors surrounding
I
houses
seen that.
mildew problems and shit.
Yeah, I seen that. It grows all over their houses and stuff. Whiskey something it's called. Whiskey mold or something. It's weird.
Mildew.
Yeah, they got to go out and power wash their house once or twice a week.
That's
Good grief.
I would make Jack Daniels do that, number one, or pay for it. Number
I
one.
think Jack Daniels, they did something for him. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't great, of course.
Well, it's like when
Give them a bird.
I know it's totally different subject, like different type thing, but when like a major conglomerate comes in and does something like that, and then it just when Bob Kraft came in and bought the Patriots, there was a trailer park on the property that he bought that was part of his thing, but they always, you know what I'm saying? Buys a trailer park, and then each person that owned the trailer, where would you like to live? What town would you like? You want to stay here in Foxborough? Cool. What, you pick out a street, do whatever, blah, blah, blah. You want me to build you a house? You want an already made house? What do you want?
Really?
Sign them all off. Every one of them.
Wow. At least the ones that made the news.
Every one of them.
Good for him.
Yep.
Actually, a decent rich person.
This explains all the mold on the shed where Otis lives. Otis drinking a lot of JD, is he? JD used to get to me. I mean, I used to do the JD after I had a few beers, but
I would mix it with beer.
Terrible hangover.
Wild Turkey's way better than fucking JD. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
If you got a smidgen of
Way
meat
smooth.
in your body, JD will bring it out.
Go get that bottle of bourbon I got you for Christmas.
One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
I swear it tastes like a very top-notch scotch. I swear, man. It's got a
Do you know what I heard? You guys are old enough to remember. You know what I heard? Guess what they're bringing back? Because Jameson owns it. What is that? Hang on, Tennessee whiskey. Hang on, let me pull you.
Woodford Reserve.
Of course, it has wood in the title. Wood Reserve.
Bird, is that what that says?
Oh, cool.
Straight bourbon.
Nice.
Cool. Sipping or chug-a-lugging?
Oh,
Sipping.
sipping.
That's definitely an after dinner cordial.
This stuff here has got a nice smoky aftertaste.
Nice. Wild turkey. Oh.
Just prefers wild turkeys from her Evil Knievel days.
I'm gonna have to make this into a food.
Um,
Because I'm gonna go get some.
You ready for this? Jameson. I didn't realize Jameson. I couldn't find it anymore in my later drinking days, but because I wasn't up on the times with who's buying who and whatever else. But I didn't realize that Jameson bought out. You guys remember Old Granddad?
Mm-hmm.
Jameson bought that out.
Hmm.
Okay. Guess what's coming back? Old Granddad.
Well.
I said to my father, I go, Dad, Old Granddad's coming back. He said, "You fucking kidding me?" I goes, "No." And I go, but here's the thing. He says, "What?" I said, "Jameson owned them." He says, "Yeah." I said, "I wonder if they'll just have the same old clear bottle, white label, no money involved in it. Just, you know what I mean?"
Granddad. Didn't
Yeah,
it have
put on it.
the bottle was a little fancier? What
The
am
bottle I
thinking?
used to drink out of was just a regular clear bottle. It looked like you were watching an old Western. Regular clear bottle.
Like wild turkey.
Exactly. Looked like the same bottle. Looked like the same bottle as Wild Turkey. Same label almost. Looks like if I remember correctly, on the Old Granddad label, looked like the Heinz 57 ketchup label.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like that. But yeah. So my father says, "Don't get any ideas." I said, "Well, Dad, in my later career of drinking, when I couldn't find Old Granddad anymore, I says, I switched to Wild Turkey." I said, "So I'd probably go get turkey before I go get Old Granddad." So
Sometimes that nostalgia gets under your skin.
but Wild Turkey was it had to have been because I don't drink the top notch. Let's call it. You know what I mean? I'm not going out spending a shit ton of money. I didn't like Crown Royal. I didn't like all that bullshit.
I bought that bottle for $39. Got it clearance for holiday.
I fucking loved just not shooting it, although I had my fair share of shooting it. But for some reason, Wild Turkey it didn't, maybe because it didn't burn, maybe because it was just a nice smooth type of,
Right.
for me anyways, it didn't burn, you know. But
Yeah.
I mean, I made my Boilermakers out of it. You know.
Yeah, Jack Daniels, the first shot tastes okay. The second shot, all I taste is charcoal lighter. It's
Yes.
nasty.
It's
That's
too-
why they invented Jack and Coke, because it tastes like shit.
It's too stupid. Yeah, I don't. Really, I never really liked Jack. I mean, I had it. I wasn't.
And it was watery.
In B&B, you can have that. You can have all that bullshit.
What my sister used to drink. What's the really Crown Royal? Is that the expensive one that comes in the bag?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to drink a whiskey called Royal Crown. And it was crap. I mean, about the cheapest headache causing.
Oh, Seagram 7. Seagram
Yeah,
7
that's
Club.
another one.
Seagram 7 Club whiskey.
I used to have me some Jim
I think
Beam.
that's what my dad used to drink Seagrams. That was his bottle he hid in the basement.
A lot of people did. A lot of people. A lot of the old
Multi
timers.
bottles he hid in the basement.
I'll tell you what, though, when I was just at the tail end of the 90s, I was living with my girlfriend, and we went to her. We used to go to her brother's for Christmas. Thank God I was in my hometown. It was like a quarter mile from where I grew up. And her mother shows up with a bottle. I never was a Scotch drinker ever. You know, that was my dad. He every once in a while he'd like a nice Scotch after dinner or something. But she comes out with this gallon jug of Scotch. You ready? J&B Scotch. Okay. Are you ready for this? I go, they don't even make that anymore. I mean, the gallon. I said to my girlfriend, I go, how old is that bottle? She goes, my father bought that like 20 something years ago. And I said, why does she have it now? She goes, it's a Christmas thing. We don't have to shoot it, but we all put, this much in a glass and we do it for my dad. I said, all right, I can do that. She goes, you're not a Scotch drinker. I said, no, but I'm not going to disrespect your mother in your father's honor. No, I can't do that. Dude, I put that down. I was like, wow. That ain't bad. And it's in JB Scotch is a rock gut Scotch. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
mellowed with time, eh?
I must have had about 3 of them. Then, of course, I had my regular Budweisers. Now I'm at my mother's for dessert. Fucking. And my father says to my because my father and stepmother were there, and he's like, my father says to me, he says, so what have you been drinking today? I says, Dad, her mother had some Scotch, J&B Scotch, out of a gallon jug. He goes, gallon jug? I'm like, yeah. He goes, but you don't drink Scotch. He goes, I did today.
The worst booze I ever had is when I lived in New Orleans, there was a drugstore chain, kind of like CVS or whatever. It was called K&B. It was all purple. And they had their own brand of liquor. It was that rot gut. Any vodka. They had vodka, whiskey, and it all had this big purple label that said K&B on it. Oh.
I'll tell you what I do miss. For my chocolate milk, I miss my Kahlua. And in my
Kahlua is
coffee,
yummy.
I miss my Bailey's. In the winter, I used to like putting Bailey's in my coffee.
Yeah. I never liked Bailey's.
In the car, I wouldn't drink it like on. Some people liked it on ice. I couldn't. It was too. You know what I mean? On ice, I didn't like it.
It's awesome
But
in your coffee.
what's that?
Bailey's is often awesome in your coffee.
Yeah, I loved it in my coffee. But I can't have that anymore either.
Jay,
Well, there isn't a lot of booze in it.
that's
I
our
mean, it's
Christmas
booze,
tree.
but it's not like drinking. What's that, Steve?
The drums are our Christmas tree.
Cats love Christmas trees.
Yep.
She wants me to clear out. We have this little storage container in the cellar over here, and we all do. I have one. The guy upstairs does. The people, and the four units in this building, they make up these. It's just 2x4s to separated with chicken wire, and a couple of studs. You know what I mean? Anyways, she says, "Oh, we have to clean that out." I said, "Well, the last few years we've been buying a real Christmas tree." She says, "Yep." I says, "That means all this fucking fake shit's getting thrown the fuck out." Well, maybe we should. I says, "Listen to me closely. You want me to clean it out? I'm going to clean it out." I says, "But it's a no look toss type deal. Okay, if it's not something we haven't used or haven't used in fucking, it's getting tossed. The only thing that's not going to get tossed, obviously, is a photo or something like that. A keepsake type thing. That's what." Anything else, it's getting tossed. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dish's Christmas tree this year was a couple of studs standing in the corner. She should go over there and play with the wood.
Dish, you weren't supposed to tell him I was there for Christmas. And why would you tell him I was there for Christmas?
Right.
Why are you eating that out of a measuring cup?
Holy shit, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit.
I
That's
That's almost freezing.
thought there was
That's
red.
the coldest it's been in forever.
in Fruity Pebbles. See the red?
Mm-hmm.
You all right, bitch? What happened? Uh-oh. Just trying to print shit up. I got a printer right behind me. She's trying to print shit off the printer. Well, that's because I printed monkey porn right before she came down. I'm just kidding. Yeah, 39 degrees right now. Wow. It actually went on to 40.
Yeah,
It says it's going to get
33
cold after
here.
New Year's. Huh?
33 here.
It says it's going to get cold after New Year's here.
Yep, here too.
So we'll see what happens. If they're right or they're wrong. I mean, I hope we get that polar vortex. Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Without getting,
that's
see, my wife's behind me right now, and if I say what I want, she'll throw something at the back of my squash. So I'm not going to say it till after she leaves. See?
Oh.
And I didn't even say it yet. So listen, you guys. Ow!
No,
Shit at me. Hey, listen. When you walk, and when it gets cold, it's like 5 degrees outside. See? And you hear that in the snow.
Yeah.
She fucking hates that sound.
Oh, the
Oh, I love that sound.
Oh, she hates it.
squeak.
Look at the shit she was throwing at my head. You guys think I'm joking? I don't even know what this shit is. Looks like there
I
used
think
to
it's
be
an
a magnet
IUD or something.
and she hates the snow. So,
A good thing it wasn't sharp.
oh, that wouldn't have mattered to her. Well, good thing for me, yes, but she don't care. Dish has so many empty Crown Royal bags that she considered filling them with pieces of former coffee mug pieces. He gave them away as gifts.
Little
but
gift bags.
Man, that was
Yep.
a fun video. What happened to all these bags? What are in all these bags?
So,
What the hell?
Stevie, I was gonna send Dish a little gift and say you have to open it. You have to do a video and open it. And
I
it was
can
gonna be,
imagine.
listen, it was gonna be a Jamie Time magnet. But I figured she wouldn't talk to me, or she wouldn't have did the video. You know, like she might have did the video, but then once she saw what it was, she wasn't gonna.
Hit delete.
Right. So
Oh,
I'm like,
that
well, that's no
was
fun. And I wanted all her subscribers to see it, so I wouldn't want her to do it on my chat. You know, I would want her to do
Right.
it on, you know. But then again, if she did it on her channel, the reason why I didn't do it is because if she did it on her channel, if there was eyes got back, and then I didn't want that whole snowball to happen all over again on her. So I said, fuck it, I can't do that. And sweetheart, that's the only reason I didn't do it. Is because the eyes would have got back to her, and then she would have, you know what I mean? She would have to do a video on how mean you are.
Right.
So, you know,
Of course, we'd all believe it.
Yeah.
so
Just like we did last time.
she made a video of me being mean. What's the? She got the printer going. Good. I'm like, what is that? Sounds like remember the old DJs for the fucking queer music, and they would slide their records on the thing.
The queer music.
Yeah, you know the fucking what do you call that shit? Stupid music. They go.
Yeah.
Rap.
Oh, I can't stand that music. There's only one thing I like about rap, and it's from Eminem. Because my kid likes it, my son likes it. It's one song, and it's the only song I like because he likes it. So
Well, it looked like he had a Run DMC shirt on there, Mikey.
no, that's the Boston Bruins.
Oh,
I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this on TV, but I'm showing it. Oh, that's an upside down B. But no, that's the Boston Bruins.
well, they had some bruisers at one time.
Oh yeah, that they did.
They didn't really care too much about winning. They just wanted to sell some scores.
That's when hockey was hockey.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised hockey hasn't taken away, checking and shit. Like, a football, you can't hardly touch the guy anymore. And you better not celebrate. It's like,
Don't use your skate as a razor blade. Too soon?
Too soon.
hey, anybody hear about that trial?
No,
Is that ongoing?
I
About the mad skater?
I don't know. That's gonna. I don't think he's gonna get. I think he's.
It's bored. I've seen the video.
It's me
kind
too.
of.
It's kind of, and I thought he died in the ice. He didn't die in the ice. He died in the locker room. But
barely. I think they had to drag him there.
That's
Sure looked intentional to me.
a lot of guys said it's not like he moved his leg to get out of the way, because that's how a lot of guys get hurt. Is a guy will see something coming and be like jump out of the way, and his foot will be there. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of those accidents happen. But this one obviously wasn't like that. But I still don't. What's his name? Dish from he played in Detroit, and then they get rid of him, and he went with who? He used to like fucking spit on the guy, the football player.
Right.
Kick people while they were down and stuff.
Oh yeah.
In the early 2000s. Oh, mid-2000s, 09, whatever, 10, whatever.
Yeah.
What
I
was
can't
his
think
name?
of it.
But he was dirty. He got fined. He got suspended for shit like that all the time. I just don't see how. I don't want to say that kid did that on purpose. I can't. I don't know.
I don't think he meant to hit him in the neck. because he stuck his leg up kind of half-ass. It seems like it would have went up faster if he would have actually lost his balance.
Yeah.
You know, because you get flung.
I feel bad. I mean, that's what a way to go. I mean,
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Talking about shock.
Mm-hmm.
my wife was telling me when you hit the jugular, you pretty much you pass out before you die to begin with, and then you just bleed out. So you're not you get that initial oh that hurts, and then she said because of that, because of all that blood you're losing, you just and then you pass out. Yeah, you just.
Oh shit, that hurt.
I just don't understand why nobody from the bench used like a Kelly clamp or something. You just went doink.
Because then your head explodes.
You close that carotid. Yeah, but you open it and close it, just like you would a tourniquet. You know what I mean? You can't just put a tourniquet on and leave it there. You have to open it, close it every couple of minutes.
It's such a fucked up situation that, like, if you clamp it off, the guy has a stroke. If you let it bleed, he bleeds out. You know, he's pretty much going to die unless you have a magic ink pen that you can stuff in one side and stuff in the other.
MacGyver could do it.
Right.
I just feel bad for the kid.
It's kind of like that big artery inside your thigh. If that you get shot there in the leg.
Oh yeah, you're toast.
And you don't have immediate attention.
Your femoral artery.
Yeah.
I've had to live with tubes in my jugular veins. I've heard enough now.
Scary. Sorry, didn't mean to creep you out.
Oh.
I don't want you to have a breakdown or flashback or whatever.
Anxiety attack, wake up in the middle of the night.
Well, it's like, what's his name? Just put your thumb in it.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
that wasn't his. I don't know if that was his carotid though.
No, it was in the front.
Yeah, and he had his, but still, he could have still bled out. I mean, that's
I bought the shirt. That was bad. Now it might have been right.
And then he recreated. Oh no, it was in his neck. He stuck his thumb in his neck to keep it from bleeding.
But his dad literally told him to do that.
Yeah.
Stick your thumb in it.
And then he recreated. He blew another one up,
Yeah, on purpose.
Yes, behind a wall and everything like that. But he blew another one up.
Yeah. It was that round he was shooting.
Super hot.
Are known to be reloaded by bad people on purpose.
Super hot round.
Yeah. Lap round? Slap round? It has an at sound to it.
I thought it was a
4 of 50 caliber. But they've also redesigned that gun now. There's like bars behind that cap. So now it will come, it won't hit you. If something happens, it will hit them bars.
Yeah.
Instead of going right in your neck.
Oh, if that hit him in the forehead, he was a goner.
Yeah, if his dad
hit him right there, he was dead.
Dude, he would have been dead if his dad wouldn't have been.
If his dad wasn't with him. Yeah. 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 Now, see, their videos don't come across my thing anymore. Him and what's his name down there in Texas?
Yeah. I just found another channel of his. He's got, the ranch one, Ballistic Ranch or whatever. Oh, Demolition Ranch.
Demolition Ranch is the first one he ever started.
He's got the ranch, and then he's got another one he's like building a campground and shit.
Yes, he's built. Well, he bought an old like resort.
Yeah, well, he's going to open it again.
Yeah, but the kid's a wizard. I mean, he went from being a veterinarian to I swear to God, he was making money on YouTube before when he went to college, be a vet, because
Yeah, before it was cool.
well, he's been on YouTube for fucking people don't understand. You go to his early videos, and he's the jackass that should have been on Jackass. He's shooting nails out of a shotgun. He's shooting all this shit, and everybody thought he was, and he still had fucking 40, 30,000 views on these things, right?
Yeah, it was
But
him
that's
and the
how he
Russian guy.
became. Yeah. But I can remember watching him way back.
Yep.
Tourniquet on the neck. Yeah, hey. Limbs. It's a limb, you can put a tourniquet on it.
Yeah, you want to know what's going through my head? Waking up a little too early after a procedure, during a procedure, and they're slapping the iodine on and pulling that catheter out of my catheter, and then a big, strong man with a big, fat wad of gauze pushing on me, and there,
Wow.
yeah,
Put me back out, thank you.
yeah.
Not necessarily. A lot of rounds bounce off of the round parts of the skull. Okay, I wasn't talking about a round. I was talking about the fucking back end of that Barrett, that piece, that cap. Stevie knows the name of it.
Now, that was not a Barrett.
That wasn't a Barrett?
No. There's another company.
I misspoke.
That was a single shot 50 caliber rifle made by this small company. This guy's like a gun genius. He makes all this shit.
But what do you call the cap at the end?
The cap.
Okay. I'm talking about the cap, Jay Watt.
Yeah.
If that cap caught him in the forehead, he'd have died there. I mean, it wouldn't have been, Dad, get me to the hospital, or son, put a thumb in it. He'd have been toast when it hit him in the head. It's cast iron, bro. Going against the friggin' nugget, no chance in hell.
Yeah, punk.
No chance. You only place tourniquets on limbs. Seriously, only on limbs.
Right on, SKS. Matt at Demo makes the best intros.
Oh, he does. He certainly does. He did the thing on air guns too. He was looking impressed. He was like, "Wow."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you tell them about air guns, and they just look at it and they shake their head. Redneck. I almost said redneck renegade. Almost got excited there for a minute. I am excited that it's redneck prepper. No one's understand me, but I haven't seen redneck renegade in forever in a year.
Me either.
Mr. Redneck Prepper, how the hell are you? Happy New Year. Hope things are well. Hope your Christmas was good. Yeah, I haven't seen Redneck Renegade.
It sucks. He's been coming back around a little bit.
You know, I mean, I get it. People get whatever. I get it. You know, it's funny, right? The people you like, they go away for a little while, or sometimes they go away for a long while.
Mm-hmm.
And the people you don't like stay around forever. Don't say red dick, Becca. All right, so that's a date. I have a date in Orono. So we get 4 or 5 inches of snow.
Wow, that's a saying I forgot about when we were kids. We used to call each other Peckerhead all the time.
Peckerhead.
Hey, Peckerhead.
That's what we call those mushrooms that look like peckers.
Yep.
Oh, Missouri won.
It's a Michigan thing.
Missouri leads Ohio State. Wow. Oh, they're on ice. What? Leads for good and puts number 7 Ohio on ice. Oh, okay. Ohio lost to Missouri. I was called that once. Yeah, I've been called
Speaking of Ohio, where is he? Is he-
Sleeping.
You missed it. You had
He was honest and up front, and he said, if you hear any moaning or anything like that, and I'm like, really? You're gonna go down this road? Because his wife was with him, right? He goes, that's just me snoring. And the first time I heard it, I put him on mute. And then Stevie said something, I don't know, probably 10, 15 minutes later or something about that. I'm like, oh, don't worry, he's on mute because he's snoring. And then as soon as I said that, like 3 seconds later, boink, he was gone.
You woke somebody up and they
Yeah,
realized,
that was his wife. That was his wife hitting the
Yeah.
power button on the tablet.
like, okay, we're out for the night with the dog.
And you knew he was on the tablet because he wasn't signed into his regular thing because he didn't have his photo up. You know, his icon. Fish can use the F word as a noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, and as a preposition.
I thought just he was maybe going to the mall with a wife and holding a purse for her. It's that time of year. The week after Christmas where all those mad sales are going on.
Yep. That's why I like January up here because all the hunting's all over. You get all your hunting shit for fucking cheap.
Yeah, now's the time to hit the stores.
No, we're still in hunting season. We still got tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. In Massachusetts, anyways. The only other state around here that they can still open is, and it's only 2 spots, is it's not the whole state either. It's just in 2 spots. Rhode Island. You can hunt in Rhode Island, I think, up until February. One's on an island, which I ain't taking a ferry on in the middle of the winter. And one's part of the southern tip of the state park. But I don't feel like driving down to Rhode Island.
Oh, Mike, sometimes middle of winter, a nice warm ferry is awesome.
Yeah.
Somebody to cuddle with.
We have bad luck with ferries up here, in case you haven't heard.
Oh, secret chips in the stash. Got a snack box behind the chair.
I saw these at my sister's for Christmas party last Saturday in Farmington Hills, and she's like, "Yeah, we got these at Meyer," and I'm like, "What?" They
You
got
guys
Oh!
up here, you didn't stop by?
Dish, I almost texted you.
see,
Oh, yeah.
we'd be in trouble.
The other one I did, not me.
Not
We-
tonight. I got a headache.
2 hours, 2-hour drive there, 2 hours there, 2-hour drive home, and we got Charlie off to the hockey game just in time.
Yeah,
They
had plans.
I'm trying to remember who the bowl was, who the teams were in the bowl game. Steve, you ready for the name of this bowl game?
Oh,
Am I
God.
gonna fuck up the name?
The Diversity Bowl.
No, but a game with a D. The Dutch Mayo. What do you guys call that mayo? It begins with a D. Dukes. Dukes Mayo.
Oh no, did I start a food
Oh.
chat?
It was a bowl game. It was a college bowl game. It was Dukes Mayo, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me! I'm pissing myself laughing. Dukes Mayo bowl game.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
I had to look up to see who played it because it was the funniest fucking thing.
Well, plus there's the Duke that ran for president. Remember him? Out of Louisiana?
Dukes Mayo Bowl. Oh, you ready? North Carolina Tar Heels and West Virginia Mountaineers. It was Wednesday night. And if I wasn't sick, Dish, you were getting a fucking text.
Okay.
Wednesday night. Yep. Wait a minute. That green thing on the wall behind Mikey, is that a camera girl painting of Mikey the avocado?
Oh,
You got to look.
Keep it up.
Now you can't unsee it.
Keep it up, kid. Listen. First one that calls me avocado gets blocked. Just saying. saying.
Just
I
saying.
can't block her because I kind of made her.
Right.
You know. See, here's where I thought that fucking J Watt would have said, "Oh, I don't think anybody should call you avocado," and then just type it out, you know, A, hit enter, V, hit enter.
Right.
Do it, J. Watt.
No, he won't. He won't. J Watt likes coming here. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. West Virginia and North Carolina. Playing
That
in
is
the
hilarious.
Duke's Mayo Bowl, and I'm like,
Duke's Mayo Bowl. That's sad.
it's okay.
Imagine a halftime show. Freaking
Right.
Manning's everywhere.
Oh, I'm telling you.
West Virginia has a professional team at all, do they?
No. It's college.
Yeah, it's all college. I don't think they have anything pro though.
Oh no, yeah, West Virginia, none of them do it down there. The Carolina Panthers is the closest thing to West Virginia.
Yeah.
Carolina and Tennessee Titans. What's north of that? Baltimore, Maryland. You get the Ravens up north. That's it. Nothing in like, you know, West Virginia, Virginia.
Now Shalice is just dying to grab one of them chips because she got it in her mind.
Are those the Lay's, the regular Lay's potato chips?
Why do fucking
Oh,
chips cost over $5 a bag now?
No, excuse me, Stevie. Speak correctly, please. $5 for a half a bag.
Yeah.
Half a bag of chips, half a bag of air.
it's
Right.
$3 for a 99-cent bag that used to be 59 cents.
Oh my God, 59 cents. I
There's
remember
got to
when
be
a
all
bag of
what?
chips-
A potato and a half in a bag of chips?
I remember when a bag of chips was fucking a quarter. I can remember buying a bag of chips for a goddamn quarter. Go to the
Yeah.
store, get a fucking a Coke and a fucking bag of chips. It didn't even cost you 50 cents.
Yeah, we had Town Soda, that Town Soda at the 76 station that was like 15 cents.
Town Club.
Town Club, that's what that was. The skinny bottles, they were 10 cents.
That's back on the market now. They brought that back up.
Yeah, but it ain't as fun if you're not walking to the gas station with a little bit of change in your hand.
Barefoot.
Hell, they used to sell it they had it in a wooden case.
That's what I bought with my paper route money.
I'm not going to replace Bill Belichick as head coach, nor is anybody else. Hopefully, he will just say, "Get me a fucking GM, so I don't have to be GM anymore." That's what my hope is.
Sorry, Dish.
And that's okay. I know. I'm over here going.
And I'll tell you what I told everybody.
Trying not to
I'll
yawn.
tell you what I told everybody on Christmas Eve. These people around here, they all want him fired. Okay, it's your opinion. That's fine. And it's what makes discussions always good. Now, who are you going to put in there for him? And they do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, what about, what's his name? The coach is Tennessee to play for the Patriots. What the fuck is his name? Vrabel.
All you got to do is tell them, people wanted Trump out of office too, and look who they put in to replace him.
They wanted Mike Vrabel. They want Mike Vrabel. Well, how about Mike Vrabel? Okay, well, let me ask you a question. How's Mike Vrabel doing with the young kids? Because they're all saying the game's passing them by. You can't relate to the kids. Okay. How's Mike Vrabel doing relating to his kids at Tennessee right now? He sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's out there? There isn't one. And Bob Kraft is not going to put some first-year guy who's never been a fucking head coach into his program because Bob Kraft it's just not going to happen.
Right.
I think they're going to get a GM, hopefully, and load up on the offensive line Find a quarterback and call it a day.
Did anybody else hear that, or is it just
Yeah,
me?
that was weird.
Yeah, what was the ding-a-ling-a-ling thing?
Your jingle.
FBI.
Don't you dare.
Shelley's-
That was some kind of a notification, wasn't it?
Oh, me out, man. All these years I've been getting away with it. Now they know it's me.
Just plugged their dildo into the internet.
Jay Watt.
Now some guy from Nantucket can make your night.
There once was a man from Nantucket. Wish there was so big I could suck it. He said what he
Lucky
said with a
bastard.
grin. He said
He
with
died
a grin
rich, man.
as he wiped off his chin, if his ear.
Whew.
I learned that I was in the fucking 4th grade. Then I had to ask where Nantucket was.
Say what?
Where's Nantucket? And my sister goes, are you kidding me right now? She says, I thought you liked history. I goes, that's not history, that's geography. Duh. I go, where's Nantucket? And she goes, it's down the Cape. I go, down the Cape? She goes, Plymouth? I go, yeah, but Plymouth's not the Cape. You have to be over the bridge to be at the Cape, don't you? She says, okay, you're going to be a wise ass. She goes, go over the bridge, and then there's 2 islands, Martha's Vineyard and the Cape. Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. I'm like, oh, because I've never been on the island. I'm 56 years old. I've never stepped foot on Martha's Vineyard or Nantucket.
Really?
Oh, that's that new migrant
I have
town.
I have no desire to,
Right.
because 2 things. You go there in the off season, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb, and I don't want to do that. You go there in season, and you can't move.
Yeah.
Bring a bicycle with you. Bring a bicycle with you on the ferry, or buy a bicycle on the island. Do something, because you certainly ain't going to fucking drive. And then, God forbid, fucking Numbnut still has a place there. Obama or somebody's there, because then everything's just all fucked up.
Okay.
I mean, I could take the ferry from Boston and go down there, but Mikey knows all the old Andrew Dice Clay jokes, right?
Yeah, hickory dickory dock.
Little boy Blue. He needed the money. Oh.
Up and down. Don't twist it up and down.
I just saw him on I don't know how old it is, but I was watching a video on one of Joe Rogan's.
Yep, I seen him there too. It's pretty damn
Podcast.
interesting.
Yeah, he was on there. I never knew Joe Rogan was from fucking Massachusetts. You learn something every day. Like, Joe Rogan's from Massachusetts? I said, that's different. He don't talk like me.
He's bounced around a lot. He lived in California for years. Finally had to leave.
Well, you live in California. I'm sorry.
Was in Cali, and then he ended up having to leave there.
He's an avid hunter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
But
got
he-
into it a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bow hunting.
Yeah.
And he's a multi-degree black belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah, he is. He's not somebody to be fucking with.
He's a beast.
You know, he's my age. I believe him and I are the same age. It's not Stevie's age. That's fucking old.
Old enough not to care.
Right on.
Old enough to know better. How's that old saying go? Old enough not to care, young enough not to know, not to know. I don't know. I forgot.
Old enough to know better. No,
Care. Too young to care.
yeah, something like
You
that.
know the guy. I think he's right. Yeah.
I think I'm past that label.
Oh, that's I'm
I'm in coasting mode now.
This is the only young one around here, so you know, she's
Oh, Shalisa's the young one.
no, Shalisa's older than you.
No.
Shalisa's got at least
There
4
you
years.
go, dear.
My son,
Shalisa, what are you, 52, 53?
my son turns 30 in 2 months.
Huh?
My son turns 30 in 2 months.
See?
Wow.
So I told you she was your age. She's like 2, 3 years older than you.
Yep.
Told you.
Right on, J Watt.
Hey, Steve and Mike, do you remember the first time that you were asked if you wanted a senior citizen discount?
I have.
not. I have not been asked yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got offended.
I've asked. I went to McDonald's and said, "Hey, do you still give seniors, you know, what do you call it, you know, discounts on coffee and stuff?" She's like, "Yeah." She says, "Can I see your driver's license?" I said, "Absolutely." Some guy behind me started pissing his pants laughing. He's like, "I don't believe you just did that." I said, "Oh, I do. I've been waiting all my life to do this." Who's Steve Ranella?
He, believe it or not, was raised in Twin Lake, Michigan. He's a hunter, an avid hunter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Meat Eater. Have you ever heard of that? The series Meat
That's
Eater.
him?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
That's because he's from the Magic State, Mike.
Oh, Massachusetts. Cool. Yeah.
No, I think Massachusetts two shits is shaped like that.
No, it's shaped like a fucking, half of it's shaped like an arm because we're strong like bull.
Yeah, more like a scorpion tail.
That's not a
Right?
tail. That's the arm of the law, kid. To think Massachusetts used to have own name.
Is that town over in your? Where's that town at, Dish?
Yeah, I used to live about, when I lived in that trailer on property, I was about 10 miles from Twin Lake.
Cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you do them in high school?
No.
Miles from where?
Holton, Michigan is Twin Lake.
Twin Lake.
Oh, wow, that's two
Yeah.
Holton I've heard of. There's a Holton, Maine, too. Is
Is there?
Is it H-O-U?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
We put an R in everything just so you guys can't pronounce it.
Well, that's not true. If not, I would be avocado.
Avocado.
Old enough to know better, young enough to fuck around and find out. Right on, gig riding. So, Gear, does this mean, are you working Sunday through Thursday? Not that I'm being nosy, because if you're working Sunday through Thursday, at least we'll still have you on Fridays. Well, it was Saturday, too. So, like, what are the days you'll be working? I used to love working Sunday night. I used to love going on Sunday nights instead of fucking Mondays. What are you trying to do? Get chips?
That Partisan Gorilla, he wasn't from England, was he?
I don't think so.
Because I watched the last video he put up on his thing like 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a British accent.
You might-
Oh, okay.
Unless he just copied a video onto his.
You know what, Gear? You have to do what you have to do, kid. And you know that. I mean, that's, you know, I don't have to tell you that.
It's all about making the ganja.
Don't explain anything to me, J-Watt. I don't need anybody to explain anything to me. Except for Ohio, and ask him why he fell asleep during the chat.
Right.
It's him I get to make fun of. And Susie for not showing up to say Happy New Year to me.
Yeah, she's hiding in her bedroom doing her little dot things.
Doing her little what? Dot thing?
Yeah, can't remember what it's called. it's kind of like paint by numbers, but you use these microscopic plastic little buttons that
Light-
stick to it.
Like a light bright.
No, they don't. No, like I'm talking microscopic. How she can see to do it, I'll never know.
Wow.
Put one of those giant fucking. My mom used to have one because she used to do the fucking. I think she still does actually. I think she
Needle
still-
point.
Yeah, but she's got this. It sits on her chest. It's this fucking big. The fucking magnifying glass. It's fucking huge.
Oh, got you.
You fucking. You could see fucking Germany from there. I'm telling you, it's fucking unreal.
Oh man, he's pushing it.
Hey, Dish.
Yeah.
Imagine Jay was in '69 no longer being here.
Imagine him going in a timeout.
That would be sad.
No, that's a lifetime timeout.
You only hit the ban button once.
Yeah, I think once you ban somebody, I don't think you can bring them back, can you?
You can unhide him.
You can, but it's weird.
Remember somebody did that to SKS and you had
That's
to,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Good comment. None of my. That's right.
Yeah.
I had a trigger finger once
That
or
was
twice.
probably Dish.
I think it was no, it wasn't Big Al. It was something that sounded like something dirty, so I thought it was a troll.
Oh.
And whoop, and I'm like, oh, I don't know that guy, but everybody else does. Sorry.
Now, to this day, I have no idea what the hell happened to SKS.
I have no idea either, unless it was
Must
somebody
have
that
been
was
a bad
jealous
night
or
or
something.
Or it could have happened. Remember that big cyber attack you got? All them trolls that night, and we were just blocking shit ton of people.
Why would I block
Could have happened. It
SKS?
could have been an innocent bystander kind of thing.
True.
That was when the German trolls came through and we
I
started.
just felt bad.
Yeah, the moon face.
They were going after
Right.
flathead people, and you were popping up as a flat earther. I didn't mean flathead, flat earth.
Oh, thank you,
Flathead.
Susie. Happy New Year to you too, sweetheart.
Oh, she's
Hey,
eavesdropping.
Susie.
So
Oh,
much
she heard
for
me. She heard me say, "Where's Susie? I want to say Happy New Year." So she came out just to say Happy New Year to me. Haha.
yeah.
Oh, she put Ann to everyone because she had to make it feel good. You know what I mean? She had to make
Right.
it feel good. You know, because you people get all pissy. Well,
I can't
you-
get pissy. She's right in the next room. She can come hit me.
Well, yeah, you don't count anyways. But I'm talking about these three and everybody else out here, and you people land.
Now I can hear her giggling.
No, I bet that's him.
I love it.
No, I just read the private chat one.
Some people need reminders occasionally.
No, I know, but he does too.
Diamond dots. That's what it's freaking called.
Ah,
The diamond dots on the candy paper.
Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of, but like the size of a pinhead.
Those fucking things are hard as a rock.
Oh, I used to love them.
Banana brandy.
Fucking colored fucking sugar. That's all that was.
Yep.
Hard as a
Oh, the
bunch of
dots
sugar.
on the paper.
Oh
and
my
you did
god, it was fucking.
the spit out paper.
Oh yeah, you spit paper out.
They
used to
still
try to-
make them.
You get a decent sized straw, you can spit them through the straw and just fucking hurt people with the shit. You know.
When I was a little kid, my mom or somebody got me a little doctor's kit. Came with the little bag and the stethoscope. And I
Yeah.
used to get old pill bottles and scratch them dots off and put them in there for my pills.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, those fucking dots, man.
Nowadays, I'd be in prison from all the little girls that I doctored in the neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, because consider if you ask anybody today, hey, you want to play doctor, you're going to jail.
Yeah, no shit.
You know.
Man,
Diamond.
that one older girl that showed me a thing or two turned out to be a rich person. I could be doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
I'd
No,
get me a big old fat settlement.
we should get a settlement for those jackasses that made the fucking disgusting, fucking chewy fucking cigars. Oh, that shit tasted gross.
All the bubblegum cigars.
No, it wasn't
I
even
used to
bubblegum. It
love
was just
those.
fucking.
No, he's not talking about those.
It wasn't even bubblegum. You know what it tasted like? Remember the fucking the candy peanuts, the orange things? And
Yeah.
you bit into it.
Circus peanuts.
Ugh.
You got to get the right brand.
Shit was gross.
Oh, you can't get the cheap ones. Not on the circus peanuts.
This
That
shit
used to be a thing when I was a kid.
No,
man.
not the peanuts. Not peanuts like you make peanut butter with. It was in
Yeah.
the shape of a peanut. It was
Yeah.
candy.
The
It was
yellow
orange.
marshmallow kind of things.
Yeah, and that's the inside of the fucking cigar. That was just as disgusting.
Oh, I'm not, the cigars we used to get were just bubble gum.
No, we used to have the cigarettes with bubblegum,
Yeah.
but the
Our
cigars.
cigarettes used to suck. They were like this hard, chalky candy.
Oh, I love those. Like smash.
But when you first took them out of the package, you could blow on it and the
And
dust would
blow
come out
all
of
the
your-
the candy
looked like
powder.
smoke.
They wanted
Talcum.
us to do drugs as kids. You know they did.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Oh, hell
tobacco, smoke.
And imagine
Sissy
that
used
was
to
still
carry
here. We're
around
still
a little
living.
6-pack of the little
Yeah.
wax juice things.
Yeah.
My 6-pack.
We opened the door. Hey, we used to open the door for the milkman.
They
I
still
mean,
make
come
those.
on. You know,
Mhm.
or
Hell,
the,
the house
full,
light-
or the fucking Fuller Brush guy. What was his name there? What was the name of it? It's not Fuller. I know it says Fuller Brush, but what do you call the guys that used to come around selling fucking mops and fucking brooms?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Right. Well, would you like
The
that?
last thing like that I remember when I was a kid is a guy used to drive through our neighborhood with a big old pickup truck, and it was just full of Adirondack chairs. And he used to sell chairs off, lawn chairs off the back of his truck.
No.
Look, they still make cigar bubble gum. They got the original, and then they got banana, mint, fruit,
I hated all that shit.
Interesting.
banana, apple, fruit,
My
orange.
favorite kind of gum, believe it or not, was Gatorade gum. I used to love Gatorade gum.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
I used to get that
Yeah, you
nerve.
get that. You get that. Yeah, I love. Yeah, Yep.
The zing you, kind of like your first drink on
Yep.
Friday night. Zing!
Zing, zing bot.
I told
Vacuum,
you.
yeah, the vacuum cleaner. The Kirby guy used to come to your door.
I told you they got the Indian head fucking sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, whatever the fuck they are. Still in a red package. I went to the
The,
store.
the
other
white salted one.
day. I'm like, holy
Yeah, them things were.
fuck were those things?
Surprised
Like
you all got freaking screwed up kidneys and everything else.
The old Necco wafers.
Oh yeah, Necco wafers.
They were made in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yes. And
Cool.
the whole fucking city stunk like Necco.
Really?
I used to love those when I was a kid too.
Yeah, they're made in Mass. They were
Open
made
the
in,
whole pack and sort them
moved-
all out by the colors.
they moved out of Cambridge and went to Revere because I think it was, I don't know, it was MIT or Harvard took over I think it's MIT. I think MIT took the property over. I think
used to
they're
call
still in. I think they're still in Revere though. I got to look that up because now it's bothering me.
Shady meat trucks.
Yeah.
Hamburger, weed, hamburger.
created in 1901. It's in Revere. Yeah, it's still in Revere. Yep.
I used to call them nickel candies because I couldn't say Necco.
Oh, okay.
Sound like I had a speech impediment. Necco.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Come in.
I thought they were just too. It just they was like dry. I didn't like them at all.
Oh, I did.
I didn't like them at all.
Till you get to that one weird flavor. It was like clove or something. It was like, what the hell is that?
Cashews and a Coke. Oh yeah.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. I never put cashews in the Coke. I wasn't a big cashew guy when I could chew peanuts. I didn't like walnuts because they were just disgusting.
I love walnuts.
I used to like whipping them at my brother though. We'd have like walnut fights.
Jesus Christ. I walk around with lumps on your head.
Oh, you couldn't even imagine what we used to do to each other. It's annoying.
Yeah, I could. I had a younger brother too, remember?
It's annoying that we still talk to each other.
Right?
Slingshots for a tennis ball for a dog. Yeehaw. Walnut party.
Yeah, buddy. It'd fucking kill somebody.
Yeah.
Don't you dare ruin my fucking Pepsi with peanuts.
Oh.
I
They used
heard
to
it.
do that on Laverne and Shirley, didn't they?
No, milk and Pepsi.
You mean Bolt peanuts, Gear?
Didn't she do milk and Pepsi?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is just as bad. That's
It
not
tastes
even
like a melted ice cream and soda
No.
float. Yeah.
Oh yeah, root beer float.
We call it a cooler where we're from. If you wanted a mixed float like a milkshake, it was a cooler.
Yeah, we call it stupid here because you ain't putting milk in my fucking Pepsi.
No, ice cream and pop instead of ice cream and milk.
Yeah.
In the 70s, Mikey pushed around an ice cream cart.
Have a good one, redneck.
Some of the kids.
See you, redneck.
He's gonna go raid the refrigerator now.
Redneck, have a nice New Year, kid.
See if he has any boiled peanuts.
Bull.
Yeah, garbanzo beans probably about the same thing. Chewy, gross.
No.
Chewy, gross. Hummus, anyone?
Garbanzo beans are
Rita?
can't cook them long enough. They're like gritty and what's that shit? Hummus. My daughters love that crap.
I love hummus.
Oh,
As long as it's the garlic one.
I just soon have a potato and a handful of sand.
I love hummus. The garlic hummus is delicious.
Yeah, flavor.
Texture. I'm a big texture guy.
It's good, like for cracker
Oh,
dip.
Dish had to fart.
Yeah. Triscuits. I
Now
love them on
Jay called her out.
Triscuits.
Lean to the left a little.
The original Triscuits I like.
Yeah.
I like the original Triscuits. I don't like the fucking.
The wheat. I got addicted to those wheat thins for a while too. That and a big old block of cheese. Oh my
Yummy.
god! I don't like them now.
I
I
ate a
must
whole,
have burned myself out.
I ate a whole half block of fucking provolone cheese.
Hmm.
She's like, "Where's the provolone cheese? What provolone cheese?" She's the cheese you bought. I said, "Oh, that's gone."
Oh, that's gone.
She
That
says,
guy-
"You bought it yesterday." I says, "And I ate it yesterday." You ate a whole half a thing of fucking cheese. I go,
Yeah. Now I don't have to crap for a week.
Save
Pretty
on
much.
toilet paper.
Yeah.
much.
These are incredible. They're called Julio's or Julio's or whatever.
Julio.
And they're lightly seasoned And it's kind of salsa like.
Singing me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Me, Buddy Julio.
Not
Mash up an avocado, mix in just as much salsa or a little more. Great dip. Yes. Speaking of avocados, you know what I
Not
did?
an avocado fan either. Tastes
Did I
like
tell
a
you what I did?
stick of butter.
My daughter, the one that was here earlier, camera girl,
Mm-hmm.
her mother buys her sushi. And so why I thought, I don't know, because I was just being stupid. For some reason, I thought she had guacamole. I'm like,
Oh,
guacamole and
no.
fucking-
Oh,
guacamole and sushi, that's the bomb.com.
Wasabi.
As soon as it goes in my mouth, my daughter goes, Daddy, that's not guacamole, that's wasabi. I go, what's wasabi? And I couldn't get it out of my mouth. My nose was on fire. My eyes started to tear. And my wife's like, how you doing? I'm all right. She goes, you sure? I said, yeah. She says, how's your nose? I goes, don't have one right now. Can't do it. She says, your eyes are watering. I goes, no shit, I can see that, because when you can see it. I know
Yeah,
my
the
eyes
blur.
are watering. So she said, I said, you know what I need? She goes, what? I said, I need more sushi. And I grabbed another fucking sushi. And so Christmas Eve, we got the guys, so all the guys, we got tuna just for the guys in the kitchen, And I'm laughing. And my brother says, hey, want some wasabi? I said, hey, motherfucker, smack in the mouth. I says, who told you? He says, your wife. He goes, how did that taste? He says, did it hurt? I says, hurt. Hurt, no. Hurt is being punched hard. I says, that was a burn. I says, my fucking navel's cavity fucking burned for hours.
That's the horseradish in it.
Oh,
My
Speaking
dad used to make his own horseradish. It
I
grew
love
wild in the edge of our property.
yeah.
Once a year, he'd go out there with a shovel and dig up a big old hunk of root and grind it all up and put it in a jar. Anytime he used to put it on a hamburger. Anytime he'd open that jar, man, that kitchen would clear out.
Now, you know what I heard? I heard that Chinese hot mustard is nothing but like crushed mustard seed, right?
Mhm.
And horseradish.
That could be.
That's what I heard.
it was currency back in the ancient Roman times.
Oh, really? Well, Mikey, looks like me and Brenda will be married for 25 years on Sunday. If she don't kill
Wow,
me. first.
congratulations.
Happy anniversary. Tell Brenda I said happy anniversary, please. You all don't really give a shit about, but I want to be nice to Brenda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was good.
I was just kidding, Jezzo. Happy anniversary, kid. That's awesome. I asked my daughter how old she was. She said 19. I said, oh, good. That means I've been married 19 years. And my wife looked at me. She says, you're an asshole.
Oh.
She says, do you remember the day? I says, yeah, December 19th she was born. Do you remember the day we got married? I says, yeah, it was a Saturday about 6 o'clock at night. The date. Yeah, March something. I think it was the 19th. Jeez. You're an asshole. I said, was I right? She's like, cut it out.
Hate when I misspell words. Blows the whole comment.
Yeah, but we already know.
You got to understand this.
I got Swedish all of a sudden. Jay
No.
Watt, would be worth it.
You got to understand something. All right. Jezzo is fucking yay tall. Okay. Not big as in like, well, you guys see him on the tube when he, right? But when he stands up, he's tall, but he's a big guy. All right. And Brenda's like this. So
Doink.
So she'd knock his fucking block clean off his fucking shoulders if she wanted to. She's the best. You're right, Jay Watt. Well, I'm glad she won't kill you this weekend. Maybe she'll kill you the weekend I go up or the night I stay over on the ice and you stay with me because I'm a fraidy cat. Unless you give me a fucking knock, I can bring my shotgun, I guess. How much trouble can I get in Orono?
I don't know. They got Sasquatches up there.
Not in Orono. They got a college there though.
Oh Lord. You could pretend like you're an Uber driver.
UMass Maine in Orono. What did I just say? UMass Maine? Fucking Todd. University of Maine in Orono.
Oral?
No, it's ORONO. Mikey needs to tell Dish for not telling the new camera girl to smack him. That's not the new camera girl. That's well, yeah, you're right. It is because my oldest daughter was camera girl first, so I get what you're saying.
Oh, by the way, I still got that screenshot I need to use somewhere. Epic moment.
That fucking hurt that day. Let me tell you something. She took a fucking shellac.
Yeah.
It wasn't a love tap.
She took a shellac for that. Let me tell you.
She's still walking, talking. Got both arms and both legs.
Yep, she understood that it's never going to happen again. Been trying to stay up until 3 or so lately, but end up taking a 30-minute or so nap, then waking up more tired. It's going to take a lot to get used to. If there's one thing I can try to help you with, is this. So let's pretend you were working tomorrow at 5:30, right? Go to bed tonight at whatever, 3 o'clock. And I know you got kids, and I know it's difficult. Trust me, been there, done that. But beg them and tell them not to bother you unless it's an absolute emergency, right? Sleep as late as you can tomorrow. Okay? If you get up at noon, you get up at noon. And then you'll start your cycle, right, of staying up for work. Because then you're not going to take a nap before you go to work. So now you're up from, noontime until 3:30 in the morning. Now you're going to come home at 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock, because I don't know the distance that you need to get to work. So let's just say 4 o'clock in the morning. Go right to bed. Okay? Go to bed. You're going to sleep like a regular human being, 7-8 hours. You're going to get up at noontime, and you'll be okay. And your body, it's going to take a couple of weeks, 3 weeks to get used to it, but then your body will get used to it.
Now, see, what I've totally shifted my whole life over to the nightlife because I could get away with it. I didn't have kids here.
Yeah. I
used to come home from work and then, because when you come home from work, you don't go right to bed. So I'd come home from work and do like a regular, have dinner in a couple hours and fuck around and then go to bed and wake up 2 hours or 3 hours before I had to go to work.
Yeah. Well, when I was younger, before I was with my wife, when I was younger and I was working nights, I was working 11 to 7. And if we had overtime, we used to go in early. So we used to go in at 7 o'clock at night if we wanted overtime. All right. I didn't go to bed until noon. Because I didn't have kids. So I'd have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing that hurt me was the weekends, because when I worked at Sweetheart Plastics, they used to make the all your plastic cups from McDonald's and Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Years and years and years and years ago, on the bottom would just say Sweetheart Plastics, and they were out of Wilmington, Mass. Anywho, um,
Going to work Sunday night.
Sunday night wasn't the problem. It was getting out Friday morning,
Ready to party.
ready to go, and then it's like, well, nobody else is going to be ready until 10 o'clock tonight,
Yeah.
right? So then you say, okay. And then I used to take a nap. As I got through it, I could take a nap or two without killing myself. But then the problem was Saturday. Right? Saturday would suck. Because I'm rearing and ready to go. Because I still slept late. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to fuck up my cycle. You know? But yeah, there were times that I,
Went into work with no sleep.
oh yeah.
Sometimes you gotta
Oh yeah.
That sucks, Gear.
call them hide from the boss days.
I sleep about 2 hours, wake up, lay there, sleep another hour, wake up, lay there, sleep another hour. All the stress. Yeah. You got to. It'll settle.
Yep.
But your body will get into a routine.
As long as you're able to.
Yes.
Sometimes you get
like my wife. I used to yell at her all the time, and she said, "Why yell at us?" Because she turned into a miserable little bitch. Because she'd work like 11 to 7 or whatever, 10 to 7, 10 to 6, whatever, right? And she'd go to sleep at like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night, sleep for 3 hours, take a shower and go to work, right? Come home and then not go to bed until like, if she wasn't working the next night, didn't go to bed till like, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. But by that time, she was so tired. She was a miserable bitch. And I should tell her, babe, you can't do that. Your body's not, My advice to all people is save up $1,500 to $2,000 on the side so you have bail money. Not just bail, but better, not jail bail, but out of a bad situation. Yeah.
Yeah, like your car dies. Wah, wah, wah.
I accidentally had
That's why they make credit cards.
I accidentally had a week off for my part-time job. Yeah. I got sick was sick all week. And tonight he fucking texted me and said, "Hey, we're dead. You want the night off?" Oh, twist my arm.
Right.
The only problem with that is I don't get a paycheck next week.
Oh, that sucks.
So, but what are you gonna do? And I already promised myself this year I gotta crack down and just start going all the time. So that way there I can use a lot of my time at the end,
I hear that, Gear.
It's rough. It's hard with one spouse working days and one working nights, or one working a split and one working. It's not easy, and it takes a special person to work nights. I'm telling you. And when I call nights, and you are working nights, don't misunderstand me. So I'm not saying you don't work nights, but because in my head, there's only 3 shifts. There's mornings 7 to 3:30. There's second shift 4 to midnight, and then there's third shift 11 to 7, or midnight to 8. So, and I get it. There's split shifts. I get all that. But those other shifts I mentioned, like midnight to 8, is so much easier for you to sleep. And I know it's only a few hours, but it's so much different. So much different.
Right, J Watt. So much in ammo.
Yep.
Diversify. Hey, ammo is going to be the next money if we have the breakdown. Oh, and by the way, there's a chit chat going around to watch your ass New Year's Eve and stay out away from the cities.
I'm staying home anyways. I don't travel New Year's Eve anymore. Now that my mother's aunts are all passed, I don't travel. We used to drive. I used to drive to the city, to Everett, in Everett, Mass. It's a suburb of Boston, and ever since we were kids, my parents took us and everything, and we'd fucking get up and bang pots and pans, yada yada. But when they were finally too old, and then we stopped, and I told my wife, "Okay, that's it." She says, "What?" I says, "No more." She says, "No more. Why? There's no more travel on fucking New Year's Eve." She says, "Why?"
Yeah.
I says, "Because when I was drinking, I didn't care because I didn't have a thought. All I cared was getting home without the cops bothering me."
Yeah.
I says,
You were
Now that I
one of
don't
the
drink.
amateurs.
"Yeah, now that I don't drink, my head's on a fucking swivel." You know,
I'm sorry, Gear.
oh, kid, I'm sorry to hear that, kid. I didn't realize that. Very sorry, my friend. That's terrible.
Damn.
Hey, I know somebody in South Carolina where you could sleep.
So stumped.
Don't do that to Gear.
Now, Jay, why would you say that? I don't think I'm that bad, Jay. What, do you? Oh no, it's just about 20 a fucking one. And I gotta put those chairs in our fucking car.
We've been live for more than 2.5 hours.
Yep.
Me and my big mouth. Help with the chairs in your car. Well, she would have made me get up and do it right then, and I didn't want to do it then. I'm like,
Right.
I'm like, no.
No.
She calls me today at 3:30. We're gonna have Chinese food Sunday. At 5:30. You have to go pick it up. Okay, gotta go. Why are you telling me on a Friday at 3:30 to pick up Chinese food on 5:30 on Sunday? My buddy at work says, "Who the fuck cares? Just fucking set your alarm, set your fucking calendar, and fucking go get it." That's not the point. The point is why tell he cares because she wants to. I said, "What are you, a fucking chick?" No. I can't go, J1. I can't go 2 more hours. I'm sorry.
We'll all be in bed with Ohio, the dog, and the wifey.
Yeah.
So I like Ohio, but you know what? I ain't gonna be in bed with Ohio. Sorry. First of all, it better be a king size bed because,
With big fluffy blankets.
you know what I mean.
Where's your hand between two cuddly pillows?
Those are pillows.
Hi, you mean doesn't really shave your chest, Ohio? Listen, Steve, you gonna do a chat tomorrow, or what do you guys? Because you see,
I may be up north. Might do an up north chat. That'd be kind of fun. Except for I have a hard time reading the phone.
If Stevie can do a chat, because he's going up north to celebrate the New Year, we'll see us tomorrow night.
I'm Sunday night.
So, and
Okay, cool.
Shalisa is Sunday night. What time, Shalisa?
9 p.m. Eastern.
So at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 6 p.m. on the West Coast is Shalusa's chat.
Mountain time.
Fuck the mountain people. But I'm gonna say thank you to you guys for being on the chat with me tonight. Much appreciated that.
Thanks for
That's
having
good.
a chat.
Thanks for you guys out in the comment section. Really appreciate that. And I'm also gonna wish everybody Happy New Year. But we are gonna get out of here. And hey, see you next year.
Nice to see everybody's alive.
Right?
See you later.